What's up, brothers? How you brothers doing, man? Back-to-back classics. Issue Dude, International Passport. I'm here for yet another classic. I want you brothers to do one thing for me right now. I want you all, I want you all to hit the like button, right? Hit the like button, brothers. Let's get this stream popping. Support the channel. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. Two back-to-back live stream classics in one day. Let's get it, brothers. First and foremost, shout out to my old subscribers for supporting me throughout the years. It's much appreciated, brothers. Thank you so much. And welcome aboard to my new subscribers for joining a very powerful movement called the International Passport Movement, where I encourage brothers to invest in stocks, crypto, get your passport, and travel to meet foreign dying women. In this live stream, we have a very special guest here today called D. Um, D will be speaking about his experience dating a Japanese Brazilian woman in Brazil. He'll be speaking to us about his experience in Japan and how we can get women there. Are they feminine? Do they love brothers? But before we go into it in depthly, D, can you please introduce yourself to the panel, who you are, what you do, where you're from in America, and we'll go on from there, bro. Do you want to unmute yourself, D? You're on mute, bro. Unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
Okay, my name is D. I'm in Florida. I work in Washington, D.C. for the federal government, and I've experienced a lot of traveling in my years being in the Air Force. So I have been to like 30 countries, 30 plus. I've been a lot of places. I've even been to some of the countries that most people haven't thought about or even heard about. So I'm well diverse in travel. As I say, there's still some more countries I want to visit, but I've been to pretty much. I hit just about every continent on the planet.
Thank you, brother. Great introduction there, bro. You know me, brother. I love getting straight into the meat of it. Brother, so you were in Japan, right? Speak to us, brother, about how it was dating a Japanese Brazilian woman. And brothers, please take timestamps. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, and speak to us about her, brother. Where did you meet this Japanese Brazilian woman? How was it like dating her? We want to know the whole story, brother, about your place in Japan dating that type of specific woman. Go on, bro.
Okay, I was stationed in Japan. You got plenty of areas depending on what branch of the military you were in. Depending it would dictate where you be stationed. I'm Air Force, so I was in Yokota, which is in mainland Japan. You have Okinawa, which is in Kadena, which is at the very bottom where it's like the beach and it's hot and everything. So I was in Yokota. I was with some friends and it was like, hey man, you want to go to Hiroshima? Hiroshima, of course, is where we dropped the atomic bomb on Japan that started pretty much ended the war, pretty much. So I was like, cool. So we took something called a bullet train. It's like one of the fastest trains in the world. So we went down there, went to the beach. I was sitting at the bar with some friends, and the thing is about some Japanese girls, some of them are shy, but they're also aggressive. It's like they got that cute, innocent look on them, but they like deep inside, like they have a burning desire. They're checking for brothers. I'll tell you that. Um, I was with me and this Navy guy who was stationed out there, so we went down there, and she actually came to me because Hiroshima. Most people don't travel. Usually, they stick around the military base and the little clubs and the bars that are around there. I like to travel and venture out because when you venture out, you kind of get away from the base. And like most of the girls, those bases been there for years. They get kind of not Americanized. They still keep their ways, but they get around. So I go for the quality women. So I go a little further out. You ain't got to go that far because Hiroshima from where I was at in Tokyo was like 8 hours. But the bullet train it was like 3. But you don't have to go that far out. So we went out there anyway. We went out there. Was at the bar. She actually came up to me, and her English wasn't too good at the time. So just like Japan being good on technology, she pretty much just flipped out the translator. I was like, wow, they just pulled the translator out and started translating the words she didn't know. And me and her were just conversating right there with the translator. Like Japanese girls make when they like something, they actually go for it. They'll let it be known whether it's a smile, is an obvious look, or how they talk to you. But she came up to us with her friends. I started talking to her because I asked her. I said, "You look like you," because the way she's built, because she has the body of a Brazilian girl,
Damn.
you know, and I mean she's mixed. And she would explain to me that I didn't know at the time. Like that's how like certain countries and cultures have immigrants from another country. You know, slaves were brought to the United States. Um, in Germany, Turkish were brought over to work. So a lot of Turkish people live in Germany. It's like the second largest population outside of Turkey. And Brazilians came over to Japan and vice versa. So outside of Brazil, Japan has the most Brazilians.
Mm.
And then you got Germany, United States, Canada. So they came over there for work. She explained to me the culture. I was like, wow. So, because she spoke Japanese and Portuguese, and she spoke a little bit English. And bro, I mean, she came up to me, and I mean, it wasn't like one of those. At first, I wasn't sure because me coming, you know, get an American mentality. The first thing my older friends that were in the military told me, he said, whatever you got back in the States, leave it back in the States.
Mm. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Okay.
Shout out to Bala Jalal for the $2 super chat. Haters already dislike the video. Shake my head. A damn shame. But brothers, I'm looking at the viewer and the like ratio. Again, it's still too low on the likes. And shout out to Bala Jalal for pointing that out. Brothers, let's counteract the haters and get the likes up. We got over 50 people watching, but less than 40 likes. Can we please get the likes up, or I'm gonna start singing? I might get my Justin Bieber on. I'll start singing, and your brothers don't want me to start singing. You know, don't let me start singing, brothers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start singing, brothers. Don't let me start singing. So please get the lights up, brothers. Shout out to John for the $5 super chat. IP, that passport is on deck. Drop that intel, brothers. These are the type of women I want to experience. Appreciate you, bro. Smash the like button. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you too, John. I've not seen your name here before, brother. So welcome aboard the International Passport Movement. And thank you for supporting brothers. Can we please get in more cash apps, more super chats? I've not received a cash app this evening, which is a bit weird. But brothers, support the channel, hit the cash app, hit the super chat, like the video, subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you, brothers. So, D, you're telling me that that Brazilian Japanese woman approached you in the bar. How did that feel to you, bro? You know, a curvy Brazilian chick, cute face. What did she say to you? Like, I like how you look. You're cute. Break
I,
it down for us, bro.
well, the first thing was, I mean, the honest, to be honest with you, was this, and what threw me off because this was like my second time overseas. So I was stationed in another country prior to going to Japan. That's getting the full experience. He actually was on. He actually sent a drink my way.
What?
Sent to
Bro, that happened to me in bro, that happened to me in Germany as well. I came in the bar, I was just sitting on the table. The bartender passes me a drink. I told the bartender, bro, I didn't order that drink, take it back. Then he points to my left. That woman there bought it for you. Was that the same experience for you as well in Japan, bro?
he came up because what people don't know is, I mean, you got poor people, rich people, but Japanese women make, if not more than most of the average woman in America makes.
Damn.
The thing is with them, they don't let the money go to their head. They don't care. Like,
Mm.
she was just one of the many girls I dated out there. Not that I get around, but I mean, she had much. She pretty much was like the worked for like the Geico of Japan, pretty much. And so she had money, so she sent it over. So me and the guys were sitting at the table, and it wasn't just like like a small little drink. It was like because we all had a bottle, and we was just sitting there drinking, hanging out. We was on vacation in Hiroshima. It was like by the beach, so we was like Hiroshima. We say Hiroshima, but we're Hiroshima, and she just sent like a little bottle over, and then we was looking like we didn't pay. It's kind of like what you said, but they said, who bought this bottle? And that's like, I didn't buy it. The other guy said, I didn't buy it. And they looked over, and the guy, and the waitress was like, no, she did. I said, what? And she was dressed up, I mean, to the T. So you can tell by the way she looked, she had money. I mean, most Japanese women dress nice anyway. They're not, in their work clothes or something like that, but they dress nice anyway. It's just their culture, femininity, it's their culture. But she came over and started talking. She started explaining, talking to me, and she said, my English is okay, but it's all right if I use a translator for some words. And so yeah, she translated it. We started to chit chat. She asked me, what you doing down here? We don't see, being black, you don't see most black men don't go down there. Like when we walk, I mean, this, in fact, the area we were at, we was walking, everyone just literally stared at us. We had people taking pictures. Um, we were decent size. We weren't fat and out of shape. That's another thing. Keep your fitness on point. Um, we actually
So,
walked.
bro, did you exchange number? Hold on, brother. I've got a couple of super chats. Let me read this through.
Okay.
Hold on, brother. The lights are still too low, so I'm gonna start singing, brother. I'm sorry. My tears go down. I'm wondering why I got out of bed alone, and there's something in my window, and I can't hear it all. Even though it's not so bad. It's not so bad. My tears go down. I'm wondering why got out of bed at all. And I'm just in my window. And I can't sit alone. Even though you said it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Brothers, get the likes up while we continue singing. Over 75 people watching, but less than 60 likes. Get the likes up, brothers. I'm going to start singing again. All right, I want to see 70 likes. Get the likes up, brothers. No joke. All right, get the likes up. Every time the lights go low, I'm gonna start singing some random song. I don't care what it is, but I will start singing it. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Cedric L for the $199 super sticker. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, bro. Shout out to Nate Callie for the $2 super chat. Keep the movement going. I will be doing that, brother. Thank you for the support, brother. Much appreciated, Nate Callie. Much respect, bro. Um, Shout out to Giant Nacho for the $499 super chat. IP, much respect, brother. I watch your show every day and make sure I hit that like button. Thank you, bro, for the support. It means a lot to me, bro. Sending blessings and wealth your way. Thank you, Giants, for the support. Thank you, brother. Hold on, brother. Let's see. Shout out to Mr. Thomas Demihin for the £1.79 super chat. Japanese Brazilian woman equals heaven. Praise God. The brother's nodding his head. So we're gonna break it down for you, brothers, man, about Japanese Brazilian woman. But it looks like D agrees with you, Thomas. So shout out to you, Thomas, for the super chat. Much love, bro. Shout out to Thomas Demihin for the $10 super chat. Thank you. No, shout out to Frank Harris for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Frank. Another regular supporter. I appreciate you a lot, Frank. I appreciate you, Thomas, and everyone that supports the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Frank. Brothers, keep sending them more super chats. The cash app as well. Hit that as well. I would appreciate that, bro. So, bro, right? So, in the bar, she gave you that drink. Did she then approach you? Did you then exchange numbers?
Bro,
What did she say to you, brother?
it wasn't just a drink, bro. It was like the bottle.
Damn.
Like, cause we was just, it was chilling. It was like one of those military where they gave us like it was I forgot which holiday it was. It was because this was like a while ago, but um, it was a holiday, so the military gave us something they call Family Day. So pretty much extended the weekend, so it ended up turning a 3-day weekend into a 4-day week. So as soon as we knew it was going to happen, we got the tickets, got the hotels out there, and she was visiting out there. It just so happened she was in Tokyo, too. Just like where Tokyo is so massive, you got different areas, you can stay at. So she was after it's just, I don't know if it's coincidence or fate, whatever you want to call it, but she came over with the bottle. Of course, you buy a girl buy you a bottle, you gonna let her? I mean, out of respect alone. And the girl was bad. I mean, she's curvy, man, curved up. She came over. We started talking, and so she had a little friend. So my friend started talking to her. She's like, "Yeah, she said we don't see a whole lot of Americans down here, and we don't see We just started talking. I said, "So how many black people have you seen that?" Because she said she visits there a lot. She said I was like maybe the second black person she's ever seen, and just the area of being there because not many of us, we need to start venturing out more. There's a gold mine over there. When you walk around, I mean, literally, people were like, you have people like Japan is one of those countries where like men do a lot of work, but women can actually do the same work that they do. So you see women doing construction, you see women doing like the electrician, plumber, everything. Even when we got there, because the bullet train stopped in, right around where the train station is at. So we get off. People were staring and taking pictures, even on the train. Like it was like that. They would take pictures. Like men would have like you, because me and my friend, we got muscle on us, got a little size on us. Like this one dude actually had me pick his wife up so he can take a picture of me holding his wife.
Damn. And bro, right? So okay, so where was this? Was this in Tokyo, where you
This
met the Brazilian Japanese woman?
this is where I met the Brazilian girl.
Yeah.
This was Hiroshima.
Okay.
He
And Hiroshima. Okay, bro. After that, did you go on a few dates,
oh,
and how did you make her your girlfriend? What happened after that?
it wasn't even really like I mean I the way I said it, I mean I ended up hitting it that night.
Damn.
I mean we went on dates after, but like no, she took me like we got to talking, we got to walking around, showed us everything, and then this, mind you, we went out early. We just wanted to get out so we can look. I mean, we went out, did a little shopping, brought it back. It was like it had to be about noon, and I met her around. I got there around noon, met her around 3, and had her back at our hotel by 9.
Damn. On the same day, bro.
She asked where you guys staying? I said we staying over here. So we bought the bottle and we took it. They actually let us take the bottle. I mean, it's ours. And we went back. So we went back to the hotel to start drinking some more. And they had a little lounge area, and like that area of Tokyo. I mean, not Tokyo. The area of Japan is hot. It was during the summer, so it was about 100, about between 99 and 100 degrees at that part. And we went back, and then she was like, she's like, I like you a lot. You're a real cool guy. She's like, she said, you must be a lucky woman. You must be whoever the lucky woman is. I was like, I don't have a girl. She said, well, you can't. She said, a single man like you, a handsome single man like you shouldn't be alone. I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, well, let's fix that then. And she came back to the hotel. We did our thing. And like, after that, we had, because it was still like it was a Friday. She spent the whole weekend. We actually went out shopping, and I'm not saying this is not all Japanese girls, but she actually bought me some shirts because she said, "Well, I don't like the shirt you're wearing, so I'm gonna buy you." She bought me another shirt.
What?
This one had money, man. If they got money, they don't always show it because a lot of people exploit them. But like when you're a foreigner, and they know that you're not over there just like mooching off the system, they actually take care of you. Like they'll take care of you. And then she lived like about 2 hours away from Marmot. So after we did our thing, and then the weekend ended, and we went back to work, she's like, "Hey, what are you doing Friday night?" I said, "This hanging out." She said, "I'm gonna come over and make you some food." She took the train, came over, and stayed at my house. Like when I would go to work, she would clean up my house. She also because there's a lot of Latin bars out there too. So when I was telling you there's the Brazilian population, there's a lot of Brazilian and people from Colombia and Peru out there. So she took me. We did a little salsa, bachata, dancing, everything. I mean, it was, bro, like, and her body was banging. Like, I'm trying to think of who I can compare her body to. You remember Buffy the Body, that video vixen?
Yep.
Picture an Asian girl with Buffy the Body's body.
Oh my goodness, this can't be real, brothers. Hold on, brother. I need to digest this information because right now it's looking like what Thomas said. Brazilian Japanese women are heaven. But hold on, brother. Shout out to Chris for the £3.72 cash app. He says, "I'm on my way to Berlin to live permanently. Support." Yo, bro, well done, brother, for leaving America. Reach out to me on IG, Chris. I'm not sure who you are on the live stream chat, but reach out to me. I want to speak to you about your new life in Berlin, Germany, and all the best to you, bro, in Germany. I love hearing that from brothers. Shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to Mr. H for the $2 super chat. Keep streams coming, brother. You're doing great. Thank you, brother, for the support. I will keep it coming indeed. Thank you, Mr. H. It means a lot to me, brother. Shout out to Sue987 for the $2 super chat. Sing Spice Girls next. Hell no. But shout out to you, brother, for the support. Much appreciated, brother. Oh, man. Shout out to Green Whiskey 7 for the $4.99 super chat. Excellent chat as usual. Thank you, bro. It means a lot to me, Green Whiskey 7. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Brick for the $199 super chat. Do they have high requirements, etc., like the
Not,
USA?
not one
Not
bit.
one, not one bit.
They don't give a damn.
Thank you.
They don't give a
They
damn.
don't give a damn.
They don't give a
Thank
damn.
you, bro.
I don't mean to interrupt you. They don't care.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to Joshua Epps for the $4.99 super chat. Just because, thank you, IP. Oh, thank you, bro. Means a lot to me, Joshua Epps. Thank you for the support, brother. So let's carry on the stream, brother. So did you go to her hotel the day you smashed her, or did she come to your hotel? I just want to clarify that.
Hey, she came home with us, like directly with me and her friend was with her. It was her and her friend, and me and my friend. She just was like, "Hey, let's go back to your place." She said, let's go back. It's getting hot out here. Let's go back to your place and get to know each other more." So we went. Literally, we went. Okay, we got a taxi. She paid for it. We got a taxi. She paid for it there.
Damn.
And we got up. And we went to the bar to drink a little bit more. And then we started talking more. She was telling me, that's when she explained to me about the colony of, like she said, because her father was Japanese and mother was Brazilian. And then she told me about in Brazil, Sao Paulo has a lot of Japanese people that live there. And it was like a colony. So a lot of Brazilians came to Japan. A lot of Japanese went to Brazil. Part of like an exchange, you can say, the workforce. So I was like, so this girl made Japanese and Brazilian food, man. Like Japan is a gold mine, bro. I mean,
Damn.
like they also love karaoke too, man. So you take them to karaoke, that's something they love, karaoke over there. They love it.
Hold on, brother. Shout out to Chris again for the £3.72 cash app. He says, I am DJ Kazzen in the YouTube. Talk to me there. Okay, thanks for that, Chris. Much appreciated for the support. So let me carry on the stream. Brother, Clauson Rodrigo, can you please call in later on the chat, my Brazilian brother? We want to hear how Japanese women in Brazil are acting like. Please call in, brother. Clauson Rodrigo, I see you, bro. Call in later on, brother. So D, your Japanese Brazilian girlfriend, very rich, spending money on you. Was she also feminine? Because you know when women have money, they go crazy with it. Feminist. Was she also feminine? Was she submissive towards you, brother?
Japanese
Break it
women,
down for us.
Japanese women are known for being one of the most Asian women in general, but Japanese women are known for being the most submissive to their man. Like even though she was a baller, she made more than me. I'll tell you that. In my rank at that time, she made more than me. I say her money right now equivalent to in the United States standard, which is the yen is more than $1. The yen is more than $1. Period. She probably worth about 98,000.
98,000. Damn.
Because she like I said, Geico. She told me they whatever the Japanese, I forgot, whatever the Japanese insurance that they do for cars out there. She was like the second person who ran it. So it's like the business. It's like the Geico of Japan. So Geico's like everywhere. So in the States.
Sorry. What company did she work for?
It was a long time, man. Like I forgot the company she worked for, but she had money, man, and she knew it. Like when I mean work wise, feminine wise, this woman, like even before she left the house, that's what I appreciate. It ain't like you walking around Walmart out here in the States and they got that damn what's that called, bonnet on and stuff, and they slippers and bonnet and pajama pants. Nah, not out there. Them girls, even if they go down to walk down the street, they dress nice.
Damn. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Thomas Demihan for the £1.79 cash app. Japanese Brazilian woman equal God's masterpiece. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Thomas. Shout out to Shadow D for the $199 super chat. Team Asia, keep up the good work, IP. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, Shadow. D, in your time in Japan, these Brazilian Japanese women, are they checking for brothers in general across the board?
Yeah, they're checking because for a long time, since like after the war. I ain't trying to put nobody on blast. They used to the soldiers there because my dad was prior army. The soldiers there used to say like the scared women would talk bad about the black men. But then when the black men start seeing, women start seeing for themselves, they're addicted to. You walk down a subway, man. They're literally doing hip hop dancing in the subway. Like you literally just walk down a random street, you see some girls or some kids doing hip hop. Like I'm talking about real hip hop, like break dancing, backflips, all of that. Like hip hop culture is big on the Japanese. They're checking. If you come correct, they're checking. You just got to take care of yourself, look nice. Like I've even your nerdiest brother in the States in Japan can get a 12 out of a 10.
Ooh, yo, bro, say that again. You're telling me the average is gone.
Can you hear me?
You're telling me, bro, yeah, the average looking brother in the United States, right? Because yesterday we had a stream about
Your phone
average.
kind of went out a little bit.
Can you hear me, bro?
You're still. I can hear you. I can hear you a little bit though.
Yeah, brothers, can you hear me in the live stream chat? How's my audio, brothers? Is it very low or is it
Your audio
okay?
low.
It must be you, brother. Can you try and go to a different place where it must be your connection, brother? Try and find a place where you can hear me loud and clear, bro.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, bro. Can you
I
brothers
can hear
hear
you.
me in the
I
live
just
stream
have to
chat?
on my phone been acting up sometimes. Okay, I can hear you.
Brother, you're telling me, right, the average looking black man in America who has no swag, whose lineup is completely awful, who can't dress for ish, who dresses like a complete bum, he can get a 12 out of 10 Japanese woman in Japan.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's one of those countries where you got gold diggers everywhere, but number one, Japanese girls, they don't need a visa to go to the States. Number one, so you green cards and all that you have to worry about. They can come to America when they feel like it. Number two is like even like because sometimes Japan they do a lot of weird stuff out there. Like you might walk down the street and somebody just walking down the street with a Pikachu costume, something weird. There's random stuff. Like when they say about Japan how they just have the most random stuff, it's true. And a lot of girls, like especially like anime and everything. A lot of one of the little friends I know, he was my friend, but at home he probably wouldn't even be able to get a 5.
Damn. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Chris for the £3.72 cash app again. Thank you, Chris, for supporting this live stream throughout the stream. Just because I have been a long time watcher, thank you, bro, for supporting. It means a lot to me. Shout out to Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. Another classic IP stream, brother. You're killing it. Thank you, bro, for the kind words, Conrad Grant. It means a lot to me, bro. So, bro, you're confirming that Japanese Brazilian women check for brothers heavily across all of Japan.
Bro,
Yes.
they like if you go to the club and you don't walk out without a Japanese girl, is either because you don't want one or you just I don't know what other reason. You don't want one or you don't like women. No offense to anybody who don't. It's either you don't want one, you don't like them, or you just don't feel like it. That's the only 3 options I can give you.
Damn. Where in Japan can we meet these Brazilian Japanese women that check for brothers heavy? What areas in Japan can we go to meet these
They're in all
Brazilian
areas,
Japanese?
but they're mostly in the Tokyo, Shinjuku, and Shibuya area. But you can, now that back when I went there, they didn't have like Tinder and those and all that. They just had MySpace. Now you got Tinder and everything. You can literally just. I'm sure the game is even more now that you can just hit them up. But you go in there and you can even find a Latin bar. You go to a Latin bar, you pull one easily.
Oh my goodness. Brother, can we speak about your girlfriend a bit more? How good was she, in terms of everything that a woman should do? Did she cook for you? Did she
Bro,
clean your house? Was
I'll
she
tell you like this.
feminine?
Me being a bachelor black man, we don't require much. Like she would. Okay, first of all, she lived 2 hours away. Like I said, every weekend she was at my house. She would spend money to ride a train, to take 2 hour train to come to my house every weekend. Number one. Number two is half the time when I went out somewhere, like we so used to taking care of the woman, but sometimes, especially on my birthday, man, like because I was in Japan for a long time. On my birthday, man, she went all out. But that's a whole nother story on that one. But she would come over and she'd be like, "Did you eat today?" I'd be like, "Nah, I ain't feel like eating." And sometimes, even though, because the trains run, they almost run all night. So she was like, "You didn't eat, why?" And I was like, "Because I didn't feel like eating." She said, "No, no, no, you have to eat." So she came over 2 hours to come over and made me some food at the house, Japanese style food.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, bro. So you're telling me that she was the complete package in terms of femininity, submissiveness, but she was the only thing different from her, from American woman, was that she was very rich and wealthy. Is that what you're
Bro,
saying, bro?
bro, if out of one of the regrets in my life of being married, that one was should have it was at the top of my list if I should have done it.
Why didn't you wife her up? Why didn't you make her your wife, bro?
I was going to Germany after that, so I had to see what Germany was like.
Oh man.
But I mean, I still sometimes talk to her, but like she's like, she's still out there. I don't know if she's. I mean, she told me to come visit again. Like, and that's the saying. This was like 2008, man.
Damn. Brother, do you feel like she was a hoe because you slept with her on the first night? Do you feel
No,
like
of
she has a
course
high
not.
body
Because
count?
see,
Bro, hold on, bro. Like first night smash, you know, do you feel like she had a high body count? Did you ask her about body count and everything?
oh yeah, of course. But I did it like in a subtle way, like I was like, "How many men you been with?" And she was just like, "I've been with one," but she was like, the guy was not nice to her. He was trying to mooch off of her or whatever. And he was a Japanese man actually. I was the first like American man she dated.
Okay. And did you ask her, so she wasn't a hoe, right? You were probably her second body, right? Or third body.
Mm-hmm. I was the
Okay.
second. Yep.
Second. Okay. Mm. Did you ask her, right, what made her attracted to you? Was it your skin color? Was it your facial features? Was it because you were muscly? What made her buy you that drink? What made her attracted to you on first sight?
Well, the first thing I didn't really get into it, but later on down the line, of course, you guys were like, "Hey, well, were you attracted?" She said, "I saw you." She said, "You look good." She said, "I loved it." She said, "I love your skin tone." Because a lot of Japanese people out there, they actually try to get tans too to look darker. They use that's the thing, and a lot of them, believe it or not, a lot of them, like especially ones that are into the hip hop or whatever, they actually put stuff in their hair so their hair can be curly like our hair, like afros.
Damn. Yo, black men have the source in Japan, brothers. I've been saying this. Theo, Tony, they've been saying this, brothers. Now it's been confirmed by D. Brothers, head down there to Japan. Can we make Japan ours? Can we make Japan the black man's spot to get dime Japanese women? Let's make Japan ours, bro. All right. Hold on, D. Shout out to Chris again for hitting the cash app. Thank you, Chris. You're going ham on the cash apps, bro. He's donated £3.72. He says, Team Asia, hoping to find one in Germany. You will find one, brother, and reach out to me ASAP, bro, so I can help you out navigating Germany, Berlin. I've been there before, so I can help you out, bro. Shout out to Mr. H for the $2 super chat. Awesome info. Thank you again for supporting Mr. H. Means a lot to me, brother. Shout out to All Green for the $199 super chat. Enjoying the content. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated for your support. Shout out to Emmanuel Montperius for the $20 super chat. Loving the content. Once I get the body, it's a wrap. Thank you, Emmanuel. Not seen your face here before, not seen your name here before, but welcome to the movement, brother. Much appreciated for your support. Carry on, D.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, most Japanese girls, like I said, their culture is to be submissive. Like most of the men that I believe it or not, most of the men that I roll with down there, that's about, man. It's one of the few countries that's about everyone got married, and it's not even just you got Brazilians and Peruvians, like Africans, man. It's a gold mine, like it.
And all those Peruvians, Colombians, etc., etc., are they all checking for brothers in Japan?
Man, I'm telling you, because I mean, you got so much, like you go to, like, if you like a lot of them, if you like I said, like if they're brand new, like they usually only know like Japanese or they language. Some of them speak a little bit English, but when I would head to a Colombian bar, I mean it's and like I said, you're presentable. Like like the pan sagging thing ain't gonna get you far out there. But you just look a normal man over here that a girl would overlook over there would be. I'll say if you pull in a 7 here in the States, you pull in over a 10 in Japan easily.
And brother, but is that for average brothers or do
Average,
brothers get?
you're average. I told you that the geekiest dude I met, he had a 5'9" Japanese girl that like what the heck did she do? She worked at she was like waitress, but still, and like they literally play video games all day and then go play in the sheets later. Like it was like I was like well, he would tell me I was like, "What, are you serious?" And then don't even let me talk about the sex. That's a whole nother. It's freaky. They're
Oh
freaky.
my. Let's keep it PG, brother. Let's keep it
Oh
PG.
yeah, I'm not
But
gonna get too deaf, but there's no whatever you like to do, they down.
oh my goodness, brother. Is STDs and STIs a problem out there in Japan?
It's not a big problem because, like I said, those girls like I mean they're smart enough to know like, hey, let's wear a condom until they get to know you, you know.
Mm,
And
okay.
then and they're not the type of woman to kind of be like, okay, hit you, just try to get you pregnant to trap you.
Okay. Thanks for that, brother. Um, Shout out to Brick for the $199 super chat. He says, "What part of Japan is best for black men?" D.
All parts, bro. It just
Oh,
depends on where you want. It just depends on where you want to go. If you want to, Okinawa is the beach area, which is hotter, but it's real small. You look it up. It's further down from mainland Japan. Then you got Misawa area, which is where it does snow. It gets real cold. Then you got mainland Japan, which gets like 3 seasons. It gets hot, and then it gets like autumn type weather. Then it gets cold in the winter, but it doesn't snow. So it depends on where you want to go. I don't like too much like snow too much. I'll put up with it, but I was stationary, so I was happen to be in the best spot, which is around the Tokyo area, like the bottom part mainland area, Hiroshima, Shinjuku, where they did the Fast and Furious movie at, was Shinjuku, where the mafia and stuff was at. That's where they did the Fast and Furious movie at
yeah,
out
Tokyo
there.
Drift. Yeah, classic.
Tokyo Drift, yeah.
Brother, out of all the groups of women there in Japan, in your opinion, what's the best looking group of women there in Japan? Is it Brazilian Japanese women? Is it Japanese women? Is it the African women there? Is it the mixed race women there? Break it down for us, brother.
Bro, I'm so glad you reminded me of that. I also dated the chick out there that was black and Japanese, bro.
Oh my goodness.
And
How was that?
she was actually on base, man. And then she was like, cause she was like, hey, when I break up my boyfriend, I'm gonna hit you up. And these people that just flirting, you think it's nothing. They when they mean that, they mean that. Like another thing about Japan, it doesn't matter your money, loyalty and respect and your promises will go a long way. Your word is bond out there.
Damn.
She was Japanese and black. When she was breaking up with her boyfriend, I thought that they was going through. So she broke up and then told me like, "Hey, I broke up. So I'm gonna be in my room later. You wanna come over?" I was like, "What? Of course."
All right, bro. But the question was okay.
The mixture is out there, right?
No.
Oh,
What's the best looking group of Japanese women out there in Japan right now? Is
the,
it Brazilian Japanese women? Is it Japanese women, or is it another group of Japanese women? What in your opinion is the best looking group of Japanese women in Japan?
I would say if you get a Japanese woman that's built like Chong Li from Street Fighter,
Yep.
I've seen those out there,
Oh my goodness.
and I'm talking about not even mixed, straight Japanese. You
That's
can
cap. That's cap.
no all
Bro.
cap. You cannot beat that. You cannot
Bro.
beat a Japanese woman who's built like a black woman or Spanish woman. If they have ass I mean, if they have a bottom or breast like that, you cannot beat that.
Bro, pause. You're telling me Chun Li, the Street Fighter character, her body, you will find that in Japan.
You
That's
can
gotta be
find that in
cap.
Japan because Japan,
Yo.
what the thing is, they adopted they know that, okay, now now they know that, before it used to be skinny, this and this, but they know the bigger girls, the thick ones, knew that foreigners like that. Most Japanese men don't like it, but foreigners do, so they started going towards foreigners. So more than likely, if she thick like that, I'm not saying no Japanese dude would date her, some will, but it's not really they kind of like thin. But most Japanese girls are naturally, they're one of the few Asian countries that are naturally curvy. They kind of keep themselves thin for their men, like that submissive part I was telling you about. But a lot of them know that foreigners like it, so they just go to the foreigners. Most of them, they just go straight to foreigners to date them because they know foreigners like that.
Damn, hold on, brother. Shout out to the Veen Lu Vinega. No, sorry, Devin Lu Lin Vega for the $10 super chat. Shout out to IP. Y'all bringing back hella
Oh,
memories for me.
Yakuza, yep.
Keep preaching the message. I used to be stationed in Yakuza. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Hope you're
And
calling later on, bro. Oh,
the
go
Navy
on, lady.
base.
hmm So, bro, in your opinion, like I said,
Okay,
what do you think is the
and
best looking group of Japanese women in Japan
if
right
you
now?
if right now, if you can get a Japanese girl that's thick like Chung Lee, that'd be at the top. That beats everything else.
Oh my goodness,
And
this
then
is.
and then
Mhm.
because and then you got the Brazilian, the Peruvian, and you get the mix, and then right on the same level as the mixed ones is it. Let's say body wise, you look for, because they always most of them got a cute face anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Most men I know are looking at the body wise, unless you like them petite, they got everything. Either they got big breasts. That's a lot of them too. May not be like thick wise in the hips, but they are for some reason they are massive in the chest. And I'm not talking about implants. I'm talking about massive.
My goodness. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Emmanuel Montperes for the $10 super chat. Man, if I find one built like Chun Li, I'm putting a ring on it. Where do I go, bro? Yeah, bro. Where do we find these Japanese women that are built like Chun Li in Japan?
Okay, you got a couple things depending on what you look for. You got the ones that always hang around the military bases, but I'm not gonna say they get around the thoughts, you could say. Those are the ones, like I said, you don't want to go. It depends on where you're at in Japan. If you're in mainland, like in Yokosuka, you want to, or somewhere like my friend said earlier in Yokosuka, you want to go, you can go anywhere. You want to go for the quality ones that ain't just not messing around with everybody. You want to get like at least even like 15-20 minutes away from base. The area around
Damn.
you. You go to Roppongi. Roppongi is the biggest party place in Japan. Like, it's the biggest. Everyone goes to Roppongi. Now you can go to Roppongi and pull something from Roppongi. I've been plenty of times I went there to look for a Japanese chick and then end up pulling an African chick. Like, I've took plenty of girls from Malaysia, China, something home.
Damn. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Chris for the £3.72 cash app. Thank you, Chris, again for the cash app. Brothers, can we please also hit the cash app as well? Like I said, YouTube takes a 30% cut of all super chats. So please hit the cash app, brothers, as well. Thank you, brothers. He says, I got family in Osaka. Time for a visit.
Oh
Shout out
yeah,
to Chris.
stock is nice.
Shout out to, oh yeah, we're gonna break down Osaka. Don't worry, bro. Shout out to Chris again for the £3.72 cash app. He said I sent you a message on IG. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated, bro. Brother, can you break down to us the best? Okay, you said everywhere in Japan, right? What was your experience? What cities were your best experiences in Japan? So Tokyo.
Here's the thing. Japan is too many. There's too many cities. Um.
Okay, but tell us the best cities that you did very well in Japan.
Okay.
List them for us, bro.
Tokyo. You can't go wrong with Tokyo. Osaka, like the guy said, Osaka. Hiroshima. You got, I think it's Kaitoi's as out there. You also have Roppongi. Roppongi is like the biggest, is the whole party district. So you won't go wrong with Roppongi. That's the party district out there. Uh, you also have like the mainland part. Like you go up north, is colder. So I would say the Tokyo area, the Osaka area, the middle bottom mainland. You can go anywhere over there and you'll find a chick, man. Like I mean, you get one anywhere, but that's where everyone's at. Like Tokyo used to be like one of the biggest cities in the world, next to like Istanbul. You know.
Brother, what about Fukuoka and Sapporo?
Oh, those are nice places too. But that's what actually where the beer from comes from over there. But the Sapporo beer. Um, those are okay, but nothing like Osaka. Osaka is nice. Now Osaka, like I said, but depending on where you, if you now you visiting, yeah, Osaka. I would say Osaka and Roppongi be if you're stationed there, and then on a weekend go to Osaka if they give you 3 day 4 day weekend. But I would say Roppongi, man, you can't beat Tokyo and Osaka and Hiroshima. Those are my favorite. Is my favorite.
Okay, brother. How? Hold on, brother. Let me read the super chats real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Shout out to Joshua Epps for the $499 super chat. IP drop masterpieces, not classics. If this doesn't notice you, I don't know what else will. Foreign women are everything. Yo, Joshua Epps, thanks for the powerful words, bro. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, brothers. I need your support. Hit the like button, share this video around, share my content around, and let's get this channel popping. Let's get the movement out there, and let's get brothers on this movement that will save their lives. Shout out to Joshua Epps, much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Limo Pedro for the £2 super chat. Another classic from IP. Thank you, Limo Pedro. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you so much. D, how did the woman in Osaka treat you?
They treat you like, I mean, they're submissive, man. Like you, all it's most of that's the Japanese way, man. They take care of their man, even if even if they both working. Like I'll give you one story where a quick story of there's a guy that was like in a wheelchair, like that lived in my apartment building. So his wife used to always check me out, always. One day this dude literally asked me to sleep with his wife because he
What?
couldn't please her.
No, we're not on that cockhold nonsense, but
Yeah.
we're not on that, brother. But that's
Yeah.
interesting to hear, bro. Brother, hold on, bro. Shout out to Joshua Epps for the $199 super chat. I meant motive you. I've been drinking LOL. No worries, brother. Thank you again for supporting Joshua Epps. So, brother, name the best spots in Osaka that are good for brothers to go to meet dime Japanese women. What
I
spots in Osaka?
It's been a while.
But places like not places in Osaka. Is it the nightlife? Is it certain shops? Is it certain roads? Is it
I mean,
Nara?
you in Japan, so I mean, now that when I was in Japan, they didn't have Tinder. Like they have MySpace. I mean, you literally can meet one now because I've done it recently. You can literally meet one now on. But if you want to go in person, like I always say, go out and meet women in person. Um, you are on just walking on the street. You go to a cafe. Go to a cafe that you can literally walk down the street and talk to a woman. I've done it. Literally walk down and talk to them. Most of the time they don't speak English. They'll pull a translator out on their phone. Literally.
And bro, are you saying that brothers should cold approach Japanese women? That they're receptive for cold approaching?
Yeah, you could talk to them. I mean, if they're not interested, they'll let it be. They'll say it, but they'll say it respectfully. They're not gonna be like they're not gonna, you know, degrade you or belittle you or like if a Japanese girl is checking you out and you see her checking you out, go talk to her. It was almost like
Mm,
100% guaranteed.
damn. And brother, were they also cold approaching you, the Japanese woman?
Yes, like especially when, like I said, those places like Osaka and Hiroshima, you don't have a lot. First of all, you don't have a lot of black people that travel. Period. Like they don't go to those places. They don't know about them. They don't visit. They don't. That's one of those places that most people haven't traveled to. And you being black walking down, people is just, they're gonna stare at you anyway. That's because you're black walking down the street. Like
Thanks for that,
they
bro.
literally look at you. Like I was sitting on the train and the girl was literally looking at me, taking pictures. Like I caught her secretly taking pictures of me.
What the damn? Hold on, brother. Shout out to Brick for the $199 super chat. Any countries only passport need what? Any other countries only passport needed from USA? Uh, bro, I don't know what you mean by that. Do you know
No,
what it
I
means,
think.
D?
I mean, I don't know if he's saying like visa requirements. I don't. I don't know. But
Yo, Brick, I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. But please, thank you for the support, Brick. If you can rephrase that in the comments, hopefully I can understand that and give you an answer to that. Okay, brother. Thank you. So, brother, what were your craziest experiences in Japan with Japanese women?
all right, we go keep it PG-13. I'll say like this. I was with a friend. We both took a girl home. We was drunk. We was all drunk. And that's another thing. Like out there, if a Japanese girl get drunk with you and go home with you, there's no. You don't have to worry about things like you would back in the States. In America and in Western country, you got to worry about certain things if girls are drunk. You know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
over there, they don't care. They don't care. They knew they were drunk and they going home with you, and they know that we're going home with you, and it's gonna happen. Like if they get drunk and go home with you, it's going 99 100% it's gonna happen. So I went back with him. We took the two girls back to my place because I was higher ranked, so I lived off the base, and he lived on. I mean, either way you can sign him on. But anyway, we went back. Next, I don't remember it till I woke up the next day in the bed. He, I woke up in the next day in bed with two girls in my bed. I had the girl that I was with and his girl. So apparently, I guess PG-13. He got out the shower real quick, and apparently I was kissing both on the couch, and then he was just like, "All right, man, I'm gonna go back out to the club and go get me some more while you take care of those two."
Oh my. Hey, all right, let's keep it PG-13.
That's why I said
Okay, hold on.
PG-13.
Hold on, bro. So Brick says, I meant no visa required to enter from the USA. I think you don't need a visa for 6 months. Is that true, D?
No, you talking about for Japanese women to go to the United States?
No, for brothers to go to Japan.
No, 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 no. It's no, they're ally. They're ally. Any of the ally countries, that's about all of Europe and most of Asia. You don't need a visa. No, Japan is not one of those. You need a visa. No, you can just as long as you got a passport and it's current and it's got 6 months on it. You can do whatever.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to Emmanuel, Money Manny 2000 for the £7 45 cash app. Thank you, Emmanuel. He says thank you for the content. Oh, thank you, bro. Much appreciated for the support, Emmanuel. Brothers, hit the cash app, hit the super chat, brothers. This is a groundbreaking live stream. Again, I'm saving you, brothers. I'm giving you, brothers, the hardcore intel. So please support what I'm doing. It'll be greatly appreciated, brothers. Thank you. And any other crazy stories, bro?
Yes, I got too many. I went into a club. And now I'm gonna say it like this: you brothers, when you're out there are some clubs that is Japanese only. Okay, and the
Yeah.
reason why I don't go in depth is that that it's harder to compete with foreigners, or they might be like some mafia clubs. So I'm just throwing that out there. But I got cool with a couple of guys that were known in the area. I'll say that they were known. So I went to one club. It was nothing but women dancing everywhere. It was like a strip club, you could say,
Mm.
and classy strip club because Japanese strippers they're I never been to a place where things are this classy, man. That's another thing about trend. Everything is this. You got some. You find some rundowns here and there, but everything is clean, classy, and respectful. And I was talking to one of the girls, and after she got out of work, she said, "Can I come over and can I bring some friends?" I was like, "Okay, we can all drink at my place." Long story short, she brought 5 girls over, and I ended up having the time of my life.
Oh my goodness, man.
And that's not even and get this, she brought some ginseng. Some ginseng because she said you're gonna need it, and I said why? Because I was younger at the time. I was like, why would I need ginseng? Because that's the big thing out there, ginseng and stuff like natural herbs, no drugs and nothing like that. But when she brought it over, I was like, "What is this?" She said, "It's going to help you with your friend down there." I said, "What?" And then when I found out what we was doing later, because I was wondering why everyone went to the bathroom at once, they all went in and jumped in the shower and came back out. It was just me and like some shit. I was like, "Are you serious?" Yeah. So that was another story.
My goodness, man.
And I'm not
Damn,
lying, man. No cap. I'm serious. I was at the time when I had to have my little phone. I showed my friends because they didn't believe in it. They're like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." And they saw it. I showed them. They're like, "What?" I was like, "Yes."
my
That just
goodness, man.
happened. Like, yes. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I couldn't even dream of this in the States unless I was like some Will Smith younger version, looking guy or something like that.
Brother, how would a UK brother like me be treated in Japan? You
Man,
know,
you'll be treated. Look, if you come over, I'm gonna tell you like this: Japanese people are respectful. So the number one thing, respect. You come over there, whatever American biases or American
no,
or
bro, me,
British, whatever
UK
Western
brother, like,
Western
how would they
thoughts,
treat, how would they treat my accent? Like, how would I actually, would they be receptive towards me when I come through with this accent? You know,
bro.
UK
They
accent,
love our
English
accent.
brother.
They
Go on,
love our
bro.
accent, especially. And one thing I always say when you travel a country, no, try learning the language. Some of the words I would mess up. In Japan, the girls they thought it was cute. They giggled and laughed. They thought it was not laughing at me like ha ha ha. They laughed because they girls would say, "Oh, you're cute. I like that. You're cute." I was getting numbers left and right. I would say Konnichiwa or earn a couple of little numbers. Oh, Japanese. This blah blah blah. Yeah. Talk and get a number. Like, yeah, you interested? I'm about to go get some tea. Okay. Set a date right then and there. She interested? Set a date then and there. It's on. I'm not saying you're going to do it on the first night. Not every girl's the same, but if you're more than likely dating a Japanese girl, I say, and if you got 4 days there and she like you the first day, you should be good by the third,
My goodness, man.
because they know what they want and they're direct to the point, whether they're shy or aggressive. Even if they
Damn.
shy, they try to it let hints like hint like it's not it's a hint that you just can't miss. You're like, oh dang, she's talking to me. Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Um, wow. Brother, can you find a wife? Oh man, we've lost. Okay, is it possible to find a wife in Japan, or are they all hoes?
bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. That's about when I was contracting overseas. That's about every guy that I know that was living in Japan because that's where they make the money. They were married to a Japanese woman. My boss, a brother, a black dude from Louisiana, his wife was a dentist.
Then, oh wow. And what spots in Japan are good to find a Japanese wife that are virgins or have low body counts?
You said virgins?
Yes.
I don't know how. I don't know about virginity being straight virgins. Because like I said, Japan is it's a freaky country, man. Like I mean, I'm not saying they sleep with a lot of guys, but they try stuff on themselves, like to be prepared for when they get older. I don't know why. You still got some there. Like I said, to find a specific spot for virgins, I wouldn't be able to tell you a specific spot because you could meet a virgin, you could not meet a virgin.
What about low body counts?
Oh, you can find that in. There's a lot of women with no body counts. There's Japanese women, like I said, because they prioritize they work too. But what I hear from a lot of them, and it's nothing against any Japanese man, like most Japanese men, when they get to a certain age or they don't like to do anything or they just like to drink too much and not do a lot of stuff, and that's not no knock against anybody who's Japanese at all. That's nothing against them. Um, you can meet girls well in their 40s that I'm not going to say they haven't tried like any pleasurable stuff on themselves, but you can meet some even in their 40s that never had sex with a man.
Damn,
That is.
damn. So brother, but can you recommend us the best spots to find wifeable
Okay,
Japanese women, the best spot specifically in Japan that you heard?
the, the best spots. Okay, Okinawa's okay, but Okinawa's a small island. You can find good women there, but I'll stay away from that because it's a small island and it's a big military base there. I'm not saying that, but it's so small that you don't know if you run into the same traffic. You could say.
Hmm.
Um, I would say Tokyo. You definitely can't go wrong with Tokyo. Everybody lives there. So from Turkish to which was I dated the Turkish chick out there too. From Turkish to whatever is in Tokyo. Tokyo's like the second, third largest city in the world, next to like Istanbul. So whatever you're looking for is in Tokyo. That I would start off there. I would start off in Osaka, Hiroshima, Shinjuku, Shibuya. Those are where I would go. That's just me, in my opinion. I would go especially Osaka, because not a lot of Americans go there and don't know about it. But Osaka is one of another gigantic city. When I was in Osaka, just like Hiroshima, I was literally, me and my friend was walking through the airport. Women literally stopped, like they know, they looked at you and they look, especially if you ain't got, you worked out. That's another, brothers. That's another thing. Stay in shape. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health, because it makes a big difference. I remember there was a bodybuilding show they had on base. These bodybuilders are professional bodybuilders, bigger than us, stronger than us, better looking than us. And we was just walking around, and they wanted to take pictures with us because we were muscular, and they you could pretty much say they out muscular us, and they wanted to take a picture with us.
Damn. Hold on, brother. What the? Shout out to Dre Bolton 2 pack for the $4.99 super chat. What place do you recommend to go to first being an American? Are the tickets cheap? Thank you, brother.
Okay. I would recommend, and you being American, period, is you're not gonna have a problem. Uh, I would say it depends on what you want. And depends on the time of the year you want to go. If you want to go somewhere that has a lot of snow, Masawa up north is a snowy area. For you, if you just want to go hang out, I would say for you, you pick Osaka, Tokyo, and the tickets. I don't know how cheap. I mean, the tickets should be cheaper now with this COVID going on. I don't know the requirements now with COVID getting in there. I haven't looked at the. I would say for you, if you're trying to get tickets, over, look at the Department of State website, and then it tell you um the requirements now because of COVID. You might have to have a shot, or you might have to have that little vaccination record with you. Because now that's what we're gonna start implementing in a lot of those places. I would take a look at the Department of State website, and look at the entry requirements because due to COVID, and see what they want. But tickets should be a lot cheaper. You gotta remember Tokyo's way on the other side of the world. I'm sure you probably fly out from California and it, or through that side to the Pacific. Um, Tickets are not a lot cheaper now during COVID, so that's the perfect time to get your tickets. I don't know because I was stationed in Tokyo when I was there. I was stationed in Yokota, so I didn't have to really buy tickets there because I was already there. Um, I would start off Osaka um, because that's a lot of Americans don't visit Osaka, but Osaka is nice, man. I'm talking about nice. You can go there, get some sake, and you just talk to people. Like you meet them at a cafe. You can meet them now. Now that you got Tinder, you got all these new little apps. You can go meet cold approach women, and then while you cold approaching or chilling at a cafe, not hit up the Tinder, hit some woman in the local area. And then when you're not doing that, go cold approach some more. You definitely get some. You definitely get to check out there, man.
Thank you, brother. Brothers, if you have any questions for the guests, you must cash up or super chat your questions while we're still discussing this topic, or you can call in later on to ask him. But cash up, super chat your questions. Thank you very much. Shout out to Devine Lu, Devine Lu Lin Vega for the $10 super chat. I got a dip, but fantastic show, gentlemen. Guys, do yourself a favor and get to Japan. Hit Yokohama, Shibuya, Osaka, Shinjuku Peace. Devine, can you reach out to me on IG, bro? I want to speak to you about your Japanese experience, brother, if you're still in the stream. Thank you, Devine. Shout out to Devine Lu Lin Vega again for the $5 super chat. Guys, no worries, bro. Thank you for correcting that and supporting the channel further. This has been a great stream so far, D. It's literally amazed me. Can we speak about Japanese women? Are they materialistic? Do they want you to pay for everything, pay for all the dates, buy a Gucci, buy a Armani? What was your experience in terms of dealing with materialistic women? Are they materialistic in general?
All right, my experience, I'll tell you like this. I mean, you got a lot of them. Like I said, that's why I tell you tell people to get away from the base because they kind of get a little bit Americanized. But even the ones that got around, and that's the thing, they still kept their femininity. I've been with women like I'll say for instance, before I met the Japanese Brazilian chick, I was with my homeboy. He was already dating a Japanese girl. We would go out and he would try to pay for something. Sometimes they'll let you do it, but sometimes they'll pay. Like he bought a round of drinks, and then she went up and bought a round of drinks. Like she's like, "No, I get the next round." Like what? We all looked at her like, she said, "No, you got this round. I get this round, and my friend we get the next round." It's like that out there, man. Like it's like she bought the next round of beers for everybody. Like they still keep they're independent, but it's like having an independent woman that's strong, but she's feminine, which is rare.
Mm,
That's like like it's like 3% out of 100.
that's not. So you're telling me, but in America we know that's very rare, but in Japan, are you telling me that independent, rich Japanese women are still feminine and look after men?
Bro, I'm telling you like this: you could literally be a black man walking around the street looking nice, presentable, respectful. You could walk up and dang near get a woman who's making 120 and she don't care that you're making 30,000. She don't give two hoots.
Oh my goodness, man. Why is it that they love brothers so much in Japan, the Japanese women? What's the reason why they love brothers so
Well,
much?
from what I heard from older guys that lived there, like during the war and everything, after the war was over, and then like certain I'm not gonna put people on blast, but we were misrepresented over there. Like it was scary, stay away from us. But then when women started trying and dating us, they realized okay, brothers are different. They like the swag, they like the energy, they like the love making, they like the culture. They like because most of the girls I met, they would say, I mean, they love everybody, but the most of the ones I met, they mostly love brothers because they said they were chill, they mellow, they like hip hop is big over there in Japan. Hip hop is massive in Japan, and like you could be in. It's crazy because I was in the middle of a family restaurant, and they was just playing like at the time they were playing like Crime Mob, Knuck If You Buck. I'm like, what? Are you serious?
Damn,
And
brother, how
family
should
restaurant. I was like, do they know what some of these words mean? And the girl's like, yeah, they just sitting there hanging out. I was like, okay, all right. No, man, you can't. I mean, a majority of the girls there, like I said, they work hard. They work so much because Japan is a they stress a lot as far as their jobs go because they want to perfect everything. So you being a black man over there, you look good, you take care of yourself, you're respectful, bro. You have no problems. Like you might have 4 or 5 girlfriends,
oh
depending on
my
what you like.
goodness.
You might have four or
Damn,
five, but
brothers,
they're feminine. They're a lot of them are real loyal. I mean, the jealousy ones sometimes they get a little bit jealous, but it's not like insane like some like Latina girls or African. It's nothing like American chicks at all. It's nothing like them where they want to bust your car up or something like that, or try to take you to court, something like that. It's nothing like that. These girls they take because they take pride and they take. Here's the thing about Japan: they take pride, man. They take pride in even if like the people at the McDonald's or something like that, even when like they take pride in making the food right, everything. Like
damn,
in Japan, like I know this is off the subject a little bit. In Japan, it's like when you burp after you eat your food, that's allowed in public, like a big belch. That's telling the cook that he did a good job at making his food.
all right, thank you, brother.
Yeah, I know that
How
was
should
extra, but I throw that in there.
how should men in Japan dress? How should brothers dress like in Japan? Should we
Dress
hold on,
normal.
bro? Should
Dress
we wear
normal.
hold on, bro?
Okay,
Should we dress like Dipset early 2000s and
man.
oversized chains, oversized jerseys, snapback, throwbacks, Jordans? How should we dress specifically, brother?
I mean, if you want to, but uh,
No.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would say if this man, this if you go like depends on how you are when you go out. Some places, in certain places, you dress up when you go to. When I go out and I go out, I always dress in casual business or slacks. There's a lot of places that don't care. You can go out this normal bars, normal whatever, but I dress like that just because that's how I dress when I go out. Because you might have some bars or clubs that where you have to dress up, to go into to look presentable. Just like how you would do in the States or England, whatever. You just a casual clothes like maybe some nice khakis and some and casual shirt or a polo or a Calvin Klein shirt, something. You can go out how you want, but like I like to dress up casual just in case I go to a place where that might have like a no shorts or something like that. Just dress casual business like you going out to like you don't have to dress like in a 3-piece suit, but now when you're just going to a club bar. That's how I dress because I find out dressing like that brings more attention than to the guys with the baggy jeans and all of that. Because the girls look at you at a whole nother people look at you at a whole nother like, oh, dang, this guy, he's a brother, he's chocolate, and he's dressed like that. It's over.
Oh my goodness, thank you, bro. Shout out to Irregular Data for the 35 uh Canadian dollar super chat. Thank you, bro, for the support. Much appreciated, bro. Wow, gems being continually dropped. IP, you are unstoppable. Thank you for the kind words, Irregular Data. I do it for you, brothers, man. I care about black men all around the world. I want black men to live good. I want black men to have the best women in their lives. So I'm gonna do my best to get you the best intel regarding women in Asia, women in South America, women in Africa and Europe. Because I want brothers to live good, man. I care about brothers, and brothers, please support what I'm doing. Over here in the UK, it's 4 a.m. in the UK. I do my streams very late for you, brothers. So please support what I'm doing. Cash App, Super Chat. It means a lot to me, brothers. Thank you. Thank you, Regular Data. It means a lot to me, brothers. I care about you, brothers, heavily, man. Shout out to my Black American brothers. Shout out to my UK brothers. Shout out to my Black Canadian brothers, my Black UK brothers, my Black American brothers, wherever you are. We gonna win this war, brothers. I guarantee. Shout out to Emmanuel Montperius for the $5 super chat. What's the gym scene like? I'd want to maintain the gains out there. Speak on that, bro.
The gyms, I mean, they got everything you would have in the States. A lot of them, they have like your. I always went to the gym on base because I was it's the closest thing I was on. I was at the military base, so I always go there for free. But I've seen some gyms off base. They got the state. I mean, it's Japan. Like their technology, even back then, is state of the art. It's they had like saunas and you know what? Give me 1 second so I can let me try to put these beats in so I can talk to you clear. Okay, give me 1 second.
All right, brother. No worries.
Mm.
Let me put you on mute. Brothers, are you enjoying this live stream, brothers? Put one in the chat if this has been a very helpful live stream. Put one in the chat if this has been a very helpful live stream. I need me a Japanese Brazilian woman in my life, man. I need that. I'm fiending for that kind of woman. Japanese Brazilian, Lord have mercy. I need that.
I'm back now. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Your screen's black.
Oh, it's my Dre beats. I don't know what happened with the. Hold up.
It looks a bit weird. You might. That's okay.
Okay. I don't. When I put the beats on, it just went straight there. So this is my picture. So
No worries, bro. This has been a great stream, brother. Um, wow. Can we? Yeah. So, is the gym is the gym a good spot to meet Japanese women that checking for brothers?
I mean, now they're always in the gym, but the best spot to meet a Japanese chick, man, cafe. And now that you got, like I said, the internet is always moving because Japan was always ahead of the United States anyway when I was over there. But cold approaching, um, cafe, walking down the street, in a mall with Japanese women, anywhere is the best place to meet them.
Mm, okay, brother. This is great. Wow. Couple more questions, brother. Hold on. Um, what's the nightlife there in Japan? Is
Crazy,
it crazy? Yeah. Okay. Is it a good spot to meet Japanese women?
man. You'll meet Japanese women and other women. I've dated
Oh,
Russians, I've dated Africans, Panamanians, whatever, Turkish.
oh, whoa! Russian and Panamanian in Japan. What?
bro.
bro.
I'm telling you, man. I've dated. Okay, I put to you like this: if you thought an Asian Brazilian was bad, or a blackanese, or what do you call it, black and Japanese, imagine a girl that was like Arabic or Iranian mixed with Japanese.
Lord have mercy, yo, bro. Stop the stream right now. This can't be real. Lord have mercy. Half Arab, half Japanese, brother. Oh my goodness, man.
I'm gonna
Lord
tell you
have
like this:
mercy.
the reason why I was able to meet a lot more because because you're American and especially you're black, you have that image, and you can actually I did on the side like a side job on the side to get more money. Um, as security, so I went through the whole Japanese security thing, and they had me as security. I'm talking about the clubs, the girls were even at the front door when I was just you know checking everyone, make sure everything is cool. They were hitting on me while I was doing my job at the club. Like the girls like, you're over there, like, and I'm not a tall, I'm not a short dude, but I had women that were like, I'm talking about like 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", coming over hollering at me, and I'm like 5'7".
Bro, half Arab, half Japanese.
Yes,
And they check for brothers, right? Those type of
bro,
women.
they all do. Like it, if you presentable, brother, I'm telling you like now, if you get over here, in the States, man, squash that. If you decide to holler anything in the States, I really don't mess with anything out here in the States. I'm in DC, so we got a lot of different, countries that live out here, whatever embassies and everything. But if you pull in a 5 or 6, man, you're getting a 9 or 10 over there easily, easily. Like
Brother, you go
I've
on, bro.
dated a I dated a woman that was she was from what's that? Turkmenistan, which is in like old Soviet. Turkmenistan and Japanese mix. So she kind of looked like a mix between Shakira and Scarlett Johansson
No.
mixed with Selma Hayek, but with the how can I say what's that girl's name?
Yo, Scarlett Johansson, Salma
Mixed
Hayek.
because she had like it was like grayish eyes that were natural.
Bro, bro, let me pause you right there. You telling me you dated a chick that looked like Scarlett Johansson, Salma Hayek, and what other chick as well?
And dang, what's her name? Selma Hayek, Scarlett Johansson, and
Scarlett Johansson, bro. My goodness, this is crazy. Lord have mercy. Scarlett Johansson? Damn.
because she had that Selma Hayek color because she like I
Mm,
said she was Arabic, but mixed with the lighter Japanese color. But her eyes were like she kept the eyes like that was like a grayish looking, and I thought they were contacts. And she's like, "No, they're not contacts. They're my real eyes." I was like, "What? Are you serious?"
bro. Scarlett Johansson in her peak was absolutely gorgeous. I remember her in that Justin Timberlake video. What goes around goes around. She was looking fine. So, bro, this is oh my goodness. You
I
telling me
thought,
brothers have
yep,
it? Wait, hold on, bro. You telling me brothers have it that good in Japan?
yep.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, brothers. You heard that, brothers? Get your passport, brothers. Get your passports, man. Carry on, D. Lord have mercy. Hmm.
It was nice, man. Like, and then there was this Peruvian club, like this big time guy named Marco, right? And I would go to this club, and this one had nothing but Peruvian girls and Ecuadorian girls working in it, and they were bartenders and waitresses in the restaurant. I met them there at the club. I told my girls from Peru and Ecuador.
Whoa, bro. You have Peruvian girls and Ecuador girls in Japan that are also checking
Yes,
for brothers in Tokyo.
yes,
Oh
because
my goodness.
a lot of the brothers there they so focused on. I mean, ain't no wrong, like I said, Japanese and like even if you like I said, most of the girls are from another country, so they either speak their language from their country and they speak Japanese because they're in Japan, of course. But like I would go in, I always like the Latin nice, Latin type style. Anyway, so I would go there all the time, and I did like I said, like you get to know people. Part of me, and if you a brother, man, I'm gonna tell you something. You go to Japan, be a brother, get well rounded, get to know people, be cool with people. Because in Japan, it's respect. So somebody knows somebody that knows somebody in Japan. That's how it works. Period. I've gotten into clubs that no foreigner can get into.
Oh my goodness, man.
That club with the Peruvians, it was a Peruvian and Colombian club, and it actually said it. It said Peruvian, Colombian, like salsa or something. It's been a while, like salsa on there, and
So
I would always go in there, and like I said, they're Latina girls. A lot of them are straight from South America. You go in there and you just, and I knew the guy who worked in there because another thing, brothers, when you're traveling, to get cool with if you going out to a bar or something or whatever to meet women or whatever, get cool with the security and the bartenders.
so basically, brother, I'm hearing that salsa bars and salsa clubs are cheat codes for brothers to go there and get dime women, right?
Yeah, because not a lot of brothers are going there because I'm saying you in
Damn.
a gold mine already, so you just going straight. Most brothers there ain't nothing wrong with it. They go straight to the hip hop clubs, hip hop bars. They don't go to like an Irish bar and check it out. They don't go to a a restaurant that's like Arabic and they don't which is understandable because it's part of the culture. They just like to go to hip hop. But when you're in Japan, you need to go everywhere. You don't know what is around the next corner.
Mm,
It, it,
that's
it is
true.
Japan will surprise you, man. Like I went in there and I like the Latin sauce. Like, well, I know a little sauce, I know a little bachata, and I knew a little bit. I'm not saying you had to go in there. You could ask her, can you teach, can you learn? You asking a woman, period, you're already in there.
Bro, let me ask you this, right? In those salsa clubs, was it, I'm guessing it was majority women there because I don't think Japanese men are into salsa. So what
You had
was
a
the
couple in
demographics?
there. You
Couple,
had a
okay,
couple.
but a small
Yeah.
amount, but was it a lot more women than men in those salsa clubs?
It depends on the club and it depends on the night, but it's always more women because most of the girls they would go there because they speak Spanish, so that's their culture. They go there because they speak Spanish. So a lot of them are new to Japan, so they're learning Japanese. So most of them don't even know English. Some do, some don't, but most of them do learn. It depends on where they're at. They do learn English because they realize that okay, we got these foreigners that come here, so we got to learn English to speak to them. Um,
Did you come across Latin men there in those clubs, or is it
oh yeah,
more
there's a
like
lot.
more?
There's a lot of Latino men there. Um, and like I said, I got cool with the I got one of the things I do when I go somewhere, I get cool with security and I get good with the bartenders. It's something I learned when I did security. Get cool with the bartenders because they're the ones that pour your drinks, and they depend on how much they pour with the price. So you might get more than what you that you pay for, which is good. You get cool with the security because something pop off, security's got your back. That's just something I learned because I used to work in clubs in the United States. So I got cool with them. So they'd be like, "Hey, this is my friend. Take care of him." They'll be, "Oh, Migo, come over." We drink a beer and I pay around. They pay around, and I'm like, "Oh, this is my friend. She's single. Talk to her." Bro. It was like that. They're like, "Oh, she." I was like, "Okay," and I talked to her, and then end up knowing the other girl, bro. I was smashing left and right.
Oh my goodness, man. Hold on, brother. Brothers, get the likes up as well if you're enjoying this live stream. That'd be much appreciated. Shout out to Bala Jalal for the $5 super chat. IP is in disbelief. Great intel. Thank you for the support, Bala Jalal. Yeah, bro. When I heard Scarlett Johansson looking Japanese chicks mixed with Salma Hayek's skin color and Brazilian Japanese woman in Japan, bro, it's crazy. But on that note, brother, did you deal with full on Japanese women, just Japanese women, no
No,
mix?
I dealt with everything. You can't not this. If I'm gonna tell you like this, brother, if you're a brother and you are respectable, you are okay. I always say this: whatever baggage you got, number one, leave that stuff back in the states or Western. Leave that there. Racism, bias, leave it there. Just leave it there. Come a brand new mind. I'm gonna learn a little bit when I come there. You just I learned 3 words there, and it took me far. There's 3 little words. Um, those foreign it's so many foreign women I met. Like I said, when I would go out because I was young, but I was still older than the guys that I would hang with out there. When I went into a bar, I got in when I went to African bars. I went to a bar that was like had Somalians in it. I pull a Somalian girl. Like I mean, I've
Did you pull full on Japanese ladies, full blooded Japanese women?
yeah. Oh, that was normal. That was every other. every other week, like like I said, I was out there working out, doing my thing. I was respectable. Every other week, I mean, I'll be walking down the street and then like or go to the little Japan has everything is high tech. So I'll go to the machine. You can buy soup out the machine and they make hot soup out the machine. That's I never been to a place like that. You put money in, the machine come out. So anyway, I was at the machine. I had a girl that was like taking pictures. So I moved her because I thought she was taking pictures of the car that was behind me. And she was like, no, 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 no. So I take pictures of you. And I was like, what? She said, yeah. I was like, okay. She said, can you take a picture of me and my friends? Right, I've taken pictures with women and their friends. I've taken pictures with husbands have given me, tell me, can you hold my wife and take a picture? Can you pick her up? I've had grandmas, everything, bro.
Damn. And brother, on that note, right, what is your method in cold approaching and speaking to women? So when you cold approach a Japanese chick, what do you say to her, and how do you initiate things to a date? What's your method in cold approaching women, bro?
Are you talking about like if I just out and about or she noticed me or I noticed her first?
How about you notice her first?
Okay. Um, See, like it's not nothing like the states where man, you gotta wait for a signal and a sign and the hair go back and then the eyes look away and nah, not all of that out there. If I see something I like it, I go up and approach her. This usually always works. I was like and I learned like two, three Japanese words, which already puts him in his own. Like, okay, he wants to learn about my culture. Even if you say Konnichiwa or Ato Gozaimasu or something like that, you speaking to them in their language, which shows that you're just not a regular person. You shows that you're interested. When you start learning like one, two words, that's the first. I start off with a word or two that says hello. Simple as that. You can, I say hello in their language, um, and then I read them from there. We talk a little bit. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, I might have a boyfriend," or okay, they're respectful about it. Oh, they say thank you. I've had where I've cold approached women, um, and we literally just went on a date that same day. Like it was a date. We just walked around. That's considered a date to them. Like, hey, you want to go to here? You want to walk from here? Get a cat? Want to go get some tea? They love going to little cafes, getting coffee and tea. They love that and little sweets. And that's what we would do. We just walk there, and that to them that's considered a date on the spot. And then you just meet up for the next time. I would say my approach when you go talk to a chick, walk up to her, say something in Japanese, and then talk to her. You could talk to her. It's not like in the states, man, where she's gonna run game on you. You got good and bad everywhere. Majority of Japanese chicks, you just go up and talk to her, be like, "Hey, how you doing? I look you pretty," and it's right then on the spot. You're gonna know if it's good or not.
Do you compliment what they're wearing? Like, oh, you look good. That's why. Obviously, you have to give a reason as to why you approached her. Do
No,
you
I,
say
I,
I approached you because you dress nice? I like your style. Speak on that, bro.
I walk. I literally walk. Okay, how I do it? I go off the clothes, but like I said, cause see, America is different than here.
Forget about America, bro. Just keep it Japan. What do you
Okay.
say to the Japanese woman?
Oh, I was walking to them, but like, hey, I like you. You look nice. What's your name? That's pretty much it.
Okay, brother. So that's if you notice her. What about when she notices you? She gives you choosing signals. So let me break it down to two questions, bro. What type of choosing signals do Japanese women give men, and how do you act upon that, brother?
A lot of times, okay, it depends on the situation. If they with a friend and they're shy, they'll send a friend. They'll send a friend to come over to you
Mm.
and talk to you. That's happened to me where I was in the club, especially if their friend speaks more English than them. They'll send a friend like, "Hey, my friend want to dance with you." Okay, I literally dance with the chick, didn't speak no English the whole time, and end up taking her home. And we were able to
Okay.
communicate. We was able to communicate through message, and then you end up learning. You end up learning the language, and she ended up learning English. So
What about out and about just walking around the street?
okay, so if
She gives
she's
you some. What type of choosing signals would she give you, and how do you act upon it?
okay, if she's shy and she's with a friend, she'll more than likely send her friend to come up to you. Or a friend or her friend would be like, go up there, do it. They'll nudge each other, give her, some confidence. If she's alone, she like I've been places where like I literally felt like I was being followed. I was followed literally down like the shopping aisle in the store. Like she followed me. Like I was like, this girl's on every aisle that I'm going to. And then every time she kept walking by the aisle, she would smile, say hello. I went down 6 aisles and she walked by me and said hello 6 times.
And I was
And what?
like, okay,
Mhm.
hello. And then I got her number. If she's aggressive, she'll come up to you. She will literally like they'll stare. Like staring is a big thing. They will stare right directly. I'm talking about staring at you like if you did something bad and your mama look at you, it was a stare that she gave you. Like she would stare at you, like looking at you, like she can see into your soul. Like come talk to me.
This is crazy, man. Bro, all those things are masculine traits, in my opinion. A woman approaching a man, a woman, going after men that way. That's in an aggressive way. That's masculine, in my opinion. But somehow Japanese women make it look so elegant and poised, still maintaining their femininity. Don't you agree, brother?
I would say yes, but you got to remember that it's masculine to the Western world. These girls out here, it is what it is out here. But over there, these girls, they're not down with fooling around with games, man. You got your thoughts here and there, but you got chicks they're like they know like okay, I might not see this dude again or another girl might grab him. They're not playing no games. They're going in for the kill.
Would you say that Japanese women are pretty confident women, even though they're shy? They're
Oh yeah,
confident because it takes a lot of confidence to actually approach a man from a woman, right? Would you say they're confident women?
very confident and aggressive, but it's not aggressive like it's they're gonna come across you. If they like you, they're gonna come across you like they're gonna make it known like you need to talk to me now.
Wow, thank you for this, bro. This is mind blowing to me. So, bro, what's the ratio of men? Sorry, what's the ratio of women to men in Japan? Is it more women than men? Is it 50-50, or is it more men than women?
It's 50-50, but a lot of women out in Japan, they date a lot of foreign men, period. Um, and like I said, the places like Osaka and those places that don't have a lot of, especially black men, because they don't know about it or they never been there or whatever. Like you're, and then you're killing it out there. Like I said, there's women on subways taking pictures. There was women in the hotel. I've had women that can I take a picture with you? Sitting down. I've had like people like, hey, can you pick up my wife and just take a picture because you look muscular, you have some size on you. Not even if you're not muscular, they're like my tall friends. They thought they were basketball players and something like that. Like they they stare at you. They're looking at you like you're not seen around there because they don't see a whole lot of people there. Period, that are black. And then when you present yourself, man, that's like the icing on the cake. They're like it's hard for them to resist. They're gonna come at you, man. Girl could be 19 and to like damn near 60.
Damn, crazy. Thank you, brother. Um, shout, brother. Is it normal for early 20s Japanese woman, 21, 22, to be dating men in their 30s and 40s?
Yes, because I'm gonna tell you this, because coming from a racial background where I mix myself, the culture is not like the states where you're where they try to shun you for dating younger women. That's known like overseas. Period. That's Western thing, whatever. But the girls, they don't care about that. They don't care about nothing about the age, man. I've dated women like older than me. They didn't care. They're like, I like you and I like you. And that was it. Or if you're
Thank you.
younger, they don't care.
Thank you, bro. Did you experience any N-word use towards you, bro, or amongst themselves?
I
Do you hear the
experienced
N-word?
I, I experienced it, but it was like because they like hip hop so much, so they would say like not the on the end of it, but like because they were so engulfed
What?
in the hip hop. I'm talking about the hip hop culture, like. But a lot of them don't say that. Period. They just call you by your name, like whatever your name is. They just call you by your name.
What do you mean you experienced that? When did you experience that, and how did you experience that, bro?
Like
Wh-
when he said my nig, what
Yeah.
it
Mm.
wasn't like it wasn't directed in a disrespectful way. They because they see it on TV and they involved in hip hop, so they learn what they see on TV and they say, okay, that's how the home. And I explained like, hey man, I understand that we're cool, but you can't say that to every person of color because they might not take it that way. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know that. I thought that meant like friend. I was like, no, it's okay. That happened to me like twice, and the kid was like 16, and the other one was like 21.
Were
Like,
they both
and
women or were they both guys?
they were guys because they're like because they saw we was walking in the subway and they were breakdancing this bro. They were breakdancing in the subway. Like this was like they were breakdancing from like 1970 something in the, in the subway. They
Yeah,
was dancing.
bro, you gotta check that. You know, nah,
No,
let
no,
them know.
I checked them.
Nah,
I checked them. I told them I was like, hey, I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't. When someone's directing it in a racial term, they're watching TV.
racial or non-racial,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Ain't
checked
no
them.
one should be saying that word towards a black person, even black people. You know how I feel about that word, racial,
Yeah,
non-racial. None of that nonsense, man. None of that.
yeah. I checked.
Disrespectful.
I checked them. I said, hey, don't say that because that's not what we say. Like you don't know the background, you don't know the heritage. I said that you want to know me, say brother, you say my name, you say friend, whatever. He said, okay, I understand. And that only happened twice, man. But Japan is not being like back in the Matrix, man. It's not like that. I know what he meant, but I told him this is not how you say it. But
Okay, bro.
I know he didn't mean. I know, what I'm saying. I understand where you come from, but I know he didn't mean it that way. When someone me growing up in the South, I know when you going towards me like that, and then I know when you just mean like friend. But
When
either
brothers
way, you shouldn't
travel,
say it. Yeah,
sorry, what was that?
I said either way, no one, shouldn't be saying it. Period. You know,
Correct. And
you know,
when brothers make that trip abroad to different countries, keep that N-word use away. Keep that in America. Don't say it at all. We don't want to bring ignorance to these new countries where we set our own
exactly,
communities and when we start moving like real men. You know, don't bring that nonsense over there. Honestly, man, sick of hearing
exactly.
that word.
Because I told when I explained to him, I told him, hey, because Japanese have a version of saying it, which is like the bad version for saying it for a Japanese person. I said, you saying that to me is like me saying this to you, and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know. I saw the TV and they said to their friends said to each other. I said, yeah, but that's. I said even then that we say the other, that doesn't mean it's right because we should be calling each other brother and we should be just saying our name. We all got a name. We're born with a name and we should be saying the name or brother, even though we said it to each other. That doesn't mean it's right.
So the Japanese have a Japanese word for the N-word.
No, it's not a Japanese word. He just said it in English because he wanted to
No,
befriend us.
no, you said that you saying it that way, my friend, is like me saying this to you.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah. Oh,
saying
that's what you meant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
what
have
word is that
you
that's offensive to Japanese?
don't ever call a person Jap.
Okay,
That was a word they used during the war.
okay. All
Yeah.
right, thanks for
So
that, bro.
when you say that word, that can get you in some stuff. 'Cause that's what they used during the war when they was like killing them during the war. I guess you could say during the war.
Is there a Japanese word for that word, or is that an English word straight up?
No, it means English and Japanese. You call a Japanese person Jap, that's like calling us the N word.
Is there a Japanese word for the word for that word though?
Oh, for the N word.
No, for the J
Oh
for
no no
that
no
word.
no no no. There's no Japanese word. They just know when you say Jap, it's Japanese and English. It goes both ways when you say that. There's no
Okay.
specific word when you say that word Jap. That pretty much they all know what that means.
All right, thanks for that, bro. Should brothers travel alone or in a group to Japan?
Man, Japan's one of the safest countries on place. You be 15-year-old go in the airport and go there alone, you be fine.
Oh,
Like
thank you. Go
yeah,
on,
when
bro.
I'm yeah, they're very helpful. I got lost on the train and the lady went with me. She went with me on the train an hour and 30 minutes to help me get back home, and then went back an hour 30 minutes to go back to her place just to help me home.
Wow. And did you feel any animosity towards you from Japanese men and other groups of men in Japan since Japanese women love brothers so much?
I mean, you get a little bit here and there, but like a look or two, but it's not because you're black. It's because the girls is into you and not into them. Like
Mm.
when I was there the whole time in Japan, man, Japanese people they live in like the most stressful thing to them is burning your like they work at Burger King is burning your French fries, man. Like they're mostly friendly, man. They're very respectful and friendly. Like I said, honor and respect is big in Japan. Like and as far as brothers go, like you, I mean, you get onesies and twosies, man. Like any country you go to, you're not gonna have it, you know, onesie twosie. But as far as racism go, I have I personally never experienced the whole 3.5 years I was stationed there.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Shout. Oh, you experienced no racism. You said.
No,
Okay, thanks for
never.
that, brother. Shout out to Dark Ninja for the $199 super chat. Crazy Intel IP. You changed my mind about Japanese women. Thanks for that, bro. You know, brothers need to experience more Japanese women. You know, Theo and Tony were right in saying that there could be one of the best matches for brothers. So get out there to Japan, brothers. Go to the source and enjoy Japanese women. Shout out to Dark Ninja. Shout out to Attic Articus for the $199 super sticker. Thank you, brother. It means a lot to me for your support. Much appreciated, bro. Shout out to hold on. Shout out to the legend, Mr. Joshua Epps, for the $199 super chat. The N word represents ignorance. Ignorance, yes, indeed. Disgusting word, in my opinion. I don't know whose idea it was to make that some sort of stupid term of endearment. Just stupidity, in my opinion. But shout out to Joshua Epps for making that very clear. When brothers get that passport, but that ticket, I don't want to be hearing a bunch of foreign black men from America and UK and Canada saying the N word to each other or to other things. No, don't bring that ignorance and nonsense to these countries. Like Jay Bones said, our image is at stake here. We're trying to save our image. We're trying to mold our image to something greater and good. So please leave ignorance and foolery and nonsense in America, UK, and Canada. Shout out to you, Joshua Epps. Much appreciated, bro. Okay, this is great. Hold on, brothers. Do I have one more question? I think that's it for me, bro. Japan is safe for black people. You confirmed that. Thank you very much, brother. I'm going to open up the phone lines, D, and brothers, please be respectful to our guest here. I want to make this very clear. When you call in, I'm going to ask you to turn on your camera in the background. That's to make sure you're not a troll. But when I add you to the panel, you can turn off your camera. That's the new vetting procedures right now. I'm getting sick and tired of you trolls, so I'm going to be clamping down on trolling, and I don't want no one calling in, changing their profile to something disgusting and filthy like yesterday's live stream. Okay, brothers, let's get it popping. Brothers, feel free to cash app, super chat, and let's get this popping, brothers. In the meantime, hold on, D. Brothers, please join the Facebook group. Um, you know, a lot of high value males in the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, brothers, and I tell you, please join the Facebook group. Follow me on Twitter, brothers. Send me a DM on Twitter. I need your likes and retweets to push on my movement. I will be on Twitter a lot more. I'm very active on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter, brothers. Um, Follow me on IG. Send me a DM on IG, brothers. I will get back to you. Brothers, I appreciate the support. You can call me on IG. You can send me a DM on IG. I'll get back to you, brothers. Last but not least, brothers, support me on my Cash App, brothers. Here's a link to my Cash App, brothers. Um, Donations are open 24/7 on my Cash App. I would appreciate any donation. It means a lot to me, brothers. The Discord server is coming very soon. I was working on that for a couple hours earlier on today. I'm liking how it looks. It'll be dropping either sometime this week or next week. So yeah, Discord server is looking very good. Are you brothers excited about the Discord server? Put a one in the chat if you're waiting for the Discord server and you're excited about it. Okay, hold on, D.
Okay.
Put a one in the chat, brothers, if you can't wait for the Discord server. Let me get some water. The Bull Shark God. I swear you're like 19 or 20. How do you not know what a Discord is? Oh, man. D, do you know what Discord is, brother?
Disco?
Yeah, Discord.
Discord, yeah, it's not the top of my head, but
Even D knows the bull shark. But bro, I respect that. It means that you're not on that. You're focused. You're studious. You're not about playing games all day. I respect that, bro.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna
big
be
time.
you're gonna be very successful. The bull shark. The bull shark. Yeah, it means you're not playing games all day. The bull shark. You're gonna be very successful, bro. And
I
but the brothers
appreciate it,
in
man.
the Facebook group will help guide you, D and the bull shark. Okay, let's get this. Calling brothers. Let me pin the live stream link. I am tired. What a day. Two back-to-back streams.
I
The
know it's
bull
like
shark god. Can you turn on your camera briefly, please, so I can see your human? Okay, I see you, bro. Turn it off if you want to. Are you gonna turn it off, bro? Put. Do you want to turn it off or leave it on? You okay? Okay, bro. I'll add you. Yeah. What's up, the bull shark god? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. How you brothers doing?
I'm good,
Yeah,
brother.
I'm
How you
doing great,
doing?
bro. Um,
All right.
what's your thoughts on the live stream,
Um,
bro? And do you have any questions for D?
I have a question. So, sophomore year when I go to college, I am thinking about going to Japan. How are they with travelers that are in college, like doing study abroad?
That I would have to add, because if you're gonna travel abroad, that's something that it's
Mm-hmm.
like a Department of State type thing. Like, especially, are you getting sponsored over there, or are you
Uh,
for?
I I don't think so. Well, like, cause it's gonna be like I'm gonna be going to school there, so it's gonna be like a little transfer so that we can have like an experience in Tokyo. So you
Okay, so
know,
it's like an international abroad program.
yes.
Okay, I mean that should be a problem because that's done through the school, so that's like a visa. I mean, not visa because you're American, but I don't know how it is with
Hmm.
COVID. Like I said, because COVID just popped off like a year ago. But I mean,
Right.
I don't know the since COVID, I don't know how if anything's on lockdown or there's certain places because now they got the vaccine out, man. And I'm sure they're probably gonna make you get
Right.
the vaccine before you go because I used to work for the Department of State, but I worked in a different area. But they'll get you
Hmm.
shots and everything. And you go over there. I mean, you should be able to. Some clubs and everything might not be open, but that shouldn't stop you from getting your game on, man. That shouldn't stop you not one bit. You
Right.
should still be able to parlay, talk to them. That's not gonna stop none Japanese woman that's interested. Ain't nothing gonna stop her. Period.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's gonna be no problem. Like, I'm cool talking to people. Like, even in the states, like, I'm really cool with people. So yeah, there's no problem with that. Do you know when, like, somebody in the chat was saying, like, do you know when Japan's borders are gonna open?
I don't because I'm not. I ain't those big ballers that far up making the big money and the big decisions. I'm only matter
Hmm.
that it should be like in a couple, like I said, like maybe a couple months or a year because now that they're pushing that Pfizer vaccine, I had to get that because I'm a federal employee right now.
Right.
I had to get that vaccine too. So um, that's something that since you're going to work over there, or you're going to Japan. That's something that your sponsor or whoever's working abroad that they're doing for you. They should
Hmm.
be that would be someone I would ask because, like I say, you're going over there for school for abroad, right?
Right.
That's something like because you're going over abroad, but your main like point of contact would be the Department of State, U.S. Embassy that's over there. That's going to be who your big dogs is. Even though you're getting sponsored, that's who's going to be the ones
Hmm.
that are like over there. So you would ask them what the requirements, or you can actually go to the U.S. Department of State itself, the website, they got different programs like your fellowship, counselor, you're
Hmm.
studying abroad, and they got information on that. But whoever's sponsoring you over there to go to school because they're the ones that got to get you all the paperwork and everything. Even though you're a U.S. citizen, the requirements, like especially if you're going to be over there for like a more than like 3, 4, or 5 months. They doing all the paperwork. That's the person I would get with as far as that information goes. So I can't tell. I don't give you the wrong information because it changes, man, like month to month, year to year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you good as
Right.
far as I think it's like a U.S. citizen can stay over there without a visa for like maybe like more than like 2 months, maybe or 3 months, if
Mm-hmm.
not. And I don't know what the requirements is now. And then during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
but since I'm more than likely probably gonna have to end up getting that shot. Um, just to give you a heads up and just being real with you. Um,
Okay.
I would check with your sponsor and the Department of State website for any information on exit entry and
Mm-hmm.
visa requirements. That I can't tell you because I was military and I was SOFA status agreement. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm automatically under a clause that is different from a person who's going to school over there. I don't require a
Okay.
visa over there when I
Okay.
was over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Geneva Code. Yeah, yeah.
One more question. So, do you know like how much money I should bring to Japan? Because I heard Japan is really expensive. So, you know.
It is mad expensive, but here's the thing, man. It's mad expensive in certain places. Like I said, depending on where you're going in Japan. What part of Japan you going to? You know?
It's in Tokyo, Sophia University.
Okay.
You, yeah.
You can live on the outskirts of Japan and you be perfectly fine. If you dead down in the middle of Tokyo like Roppongi, you won't hear about Roppongi when
Mm-hmm.
you get there because that's known as a party district. I have no idea what's going on with it now because of COVID, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
party district. You live outside of Tokyo, you straight. But like I said, it's Japan, man. But
Okay.
Japan's technology is like to the U.S. and Western world. Japan's 100 years ahead of us. So
Right.
they got ATMs. Long as you let your bank know, hey, I'm going to study abroad, man. I'm about to, you know, have a bank account. You could go to any ATM that's about that takes the Visa or Mastercard or whatever type of thing. You let your bank know, and your money, you can just pull it out the yen, do the exchange rate. There's apps for that. I can, get with you later and tell you the app. There's an app that does exchange. Um, outside of Tokyo, if you can get a roommate or something like that, it'll make a whole lot cheaper because Tokyo is expensive, but it depends on where you at in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Okay.
want to
Did
be
And
you
do
say,
I
around,
need
if you
like a?
go ahead.
bro? Did you say
Oh,
Sophia University? You know, to get into Sophia
yes.
University, you must be studying at a very good university in America. I'm guessing. Are you Ivy League school? Are you studying at
I'm in
Ivy
a
League school?
I'm in a prestige like private school like this school. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm in like the top one school. I'm in Marquette, so the
Oh
schools
man,
and the
proud of you.
programs they were like, oh, thank you, thank you. I'm struggling right now, but I'm hanging in there. Um, but yeah, I worked hard in high school. My GPA was in senior year was a 4.7.
Dang.
So
Nice one, man.
yeah,
Damn.
so
So you're
yeah.
at one of the best universities in your place, in your state, I'm
Yes,
guessing.
in this state, yes. Yeah, and
Well, well done,
they're
brother.
like yeah, thank you. They're like 40th place in the nation. So I'm hanging in there, and it's a PWI, so there's a lot of white people in this school. So,
Are they treating you fairly, brother?
but
Are you experiencing any racism? Are you okay, bro?
oh yeah, no. Everything is all in well, and like I told you, like I'm cool with any race of anybody. It could be Asian,
But
Indian, it wouldn't matter. Hispanics,
are
I'm
they
cool with
treating you
everyone.
fairly?
And
Are they like? Are you experiencing any
hmm
racism from white people or any
no,
other race of people? Okay, that's good.
no, no. And
Proud
yeah,
of you,
and
bro.
it even thank you. And even if I would have experienced any racism, I just like walk away because I'm more of a
Smart,
humble kind
brother.
of guy. I
Smart.
don't really, yeah, and I know MMA and boxing and stuff, so I
Mm.
don't really get in tune with all of that really. But if they put their hands on me, I give them a warning. The second time, that's when I may have to take
I'll
matters
say
in
this
my
real.
hands.
But also
I'll
report it as well, bro. Don't always report it. Defend yourself.
Yeah.
Report it to the school. We gotta start being more
I
active
try.
in
Yeah.
racism.
Be smart about it, man. Like I always
hmm
say, this being overseas, because you being especially being a black man that's physically bigger and stronger. At two fights,
Mm-hmm.
it turned into 5 men on one. I've had that happen to me before, man. Luckily, I was a beast with it, but you always, if you can get out of it, even if you got to, to put your pride in the bag and put it over his shoulder, be like, all right, whatever, and walk off. Do it, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
I've been overseas, and where there was like 10 dudes, and I was just like, all right, man, this 10, I'm gonna have to chill. Even though my pride from Liberty City in Miami, but where we just we go off, but um in that situation you gotta be smart. So in that case, like especially if something at school, man, call the school. In Japan, they don't play that in school. So you can give it the director,
Right.
teacher, hey man, he's messing with me. Now if something pops off on the side, it is what it is, but stay out of trouble,
Mm-hmm.
man. Stay out of trouble if you can help it. You got to defend yourself in life or death. Most everything in Japan is not that bad. Like I said, it's one of the safest countries in the world and strictest countries. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have to. You're gonna get a little hater here and there, man. But whatever. Go to your dean, your ward, whoever. You go to them. You talk to them
Okay.
and tell them the problem. Don't bring that stuff from the States over to there. You don't know who is in
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Japan.
make
Like I
sure. Yep.
said, you don't know who is in Japan because I met a lot of guys, man. I believe and trust me when I say I met a lot of people who are cool. Those dudes are like mafia dudes, man.
Oh, mafia. Okay. Right. Yeah. I stay away from those too. Like
You
especially in
you wouldn't know it.
America.
I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, Brewers, you wouldn't know it if you wouldn't know them anyway. Half the time, from what the movies dictate, you wouldn't know one if you saw one anyway because they try to stay undercover. You got the wannabes,
Right.
but the real mobsters, you wouldn't know it. He could be old man that
Right.
you think is a homeless man down the street, like what I'm saying. But regardless, anyway, you keep the scores up. You're going to school, you're doing the
Mm-hmm.
right thing, man. Travel, meet some people, get out of. You say you from Milwaukee, they get it in out there, man.
Oh well, I'm not from here because, like I spoke to IP and a couple other people about it. I've been to more than one state, so I've
Okay.
experienced with yeah, I've experienced with a lot of different things. But I was born in the Caribbean where it was
What
nice and
part?
hot. Over here, it's
Mm.
St. Thomas,
Okay, my
St.
cousin's
Thomas,
from
U.S.
Jamaica.
Virgin Islands. Oh,
Yeah, my cousin's
Jamaica.
Jamaican. Yeah,
Nah.
my mother, she's Indian and Spanish. But yeah, I've been through there, man. I know.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
thanks for that.
they're starting to be Americanized. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Let me bring in a new caller. Brothers, I want to say a huge shout out to the young brother in the stream. I love that's what Jay Bones has been talking about, man. More young brothers going to better schools, having better opportunities. That's what I love seeing, man. So, brother, all the best to you in your journey called life. I want to see you become a CEO. Make big things in your life, bro. Bro, what are you studying at university, brother?
Me.
Yeah, what are you studying?
Oh, I'm studying biological science, and then
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay.
like the
when I get
science?
my
Okay.
bachelor's, yeah, I'm into science. Don't get me wrong, the science here is really tough, so I'm doing whatever I can to get my grades up, whatever, and try not to, retake it. But then after that, when I get my bachelor's, I'm definitely going to Vancouver and get my master's out there, and then my PhD. So,
So, do you want to be a doctor?
yeah, doctor, yep.
My goodness.
Yep, and I'm going for marine biology. So
Wow. Brother, all the best to you,
yeah,
man. Your parents raised you very well, I can tell. I can tell your parents raised you
yeah,
very well, right?
yeah. My mom, yeah. I spoke about it. My mom, she's a single mom, and she wants to make sure that her son do a lot better than his father. And that's what I'm doing now.
Yep.
I definitely want him to, yeah. I want him to come over and see his son succeed. And he
Mm.
just can't. He went through an injury during the job in St. Thomas, so he's not able to show up. But he tried to speak to me or whatever. He tried to speak to my family, and he wanted to make sure that we're okay. And yeah, I'm doing this for not only me but for my family. So
Bro, you will succeed, brother. Don't worry. And I'm happy
thank you.
you're here. The Facebook group is here to guide you If you have any concerns, if you want any mentorship, I'm here for you, brother. Reach out to me. The Facebook group as well. You got brothers in America that can also help you out, bro. So,
Very
bro,
good
we
job.
got your back, brother. Okay, we got your back. Okay, keep thriving. You're gonna
Thank
do
you.
great things. Okay, bro.
And
Good
I'll
job, brother. Good
definitely
job.
thank you, thank you. I'll definitely send IP. I'll definitely send you a DM because I want to speak more about crypto. I want to see like what stocks you're starting to come up if you are okay with that.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely, 100% facts. I got you, brother. I
Okay,
got you.
cool. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for that, brother.
You're gonna love it.
Brothers, feel free to call in. We've only got one caller, which is the Bull Shark God. If no one else calls in, that's cool. I can end the stream early. But if you have any questions for D, the brother here, call in, brothers. If you don't want to call in, feel free to cash app or super chat your question, brothers. Okay, all right. So if you can't call in, cash app, super chat your questions. If you want to call in now, or else I will end the stream early. All right. So, all right. And Tech, can you turn your camera on for a bit, bro? I've got to see if you're not a troll. And Tech, just turn your camera on for 5 seconds. I need to see if you're not a troll. And Tech One, I see you, bro. Turn your camera on. If you have no camera, I'm sorry, brother. I can't add you to the stream. If your camera isn't working, I can't add you. I'm sorry. It's just too risky at the moment. No camera. I'm sorry, brother, but I can't add you to the stream. Thomas, can you turn your camera on? I want to see if you're actually Thomas Demihin. Very briefly, brother. Thomas Demihin, can you turn your camera on? Turn your lights on, bro. I see you, Thomas. Turn your camera off, bro. I see you. Verified. Let me bring in Thomas Demihin. What's up, Thomas?
What's up, fam? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother. How are you?
All good, man. How are you?
Hey, bro. I'm happy today. Been a great live stream. Back-to-back classics for you, brothers. I'm just happy the word is getting out there. A huge thank you to D. Thank you, brother, for coming on my channel to break down great intel for brothers. How are you, Thomas? You all good?
I am very good. What's up, D? How are you?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, all good, man. It's like a perfect fusion. You know, in Dragon Ball Z, you have Gogeta, Vegito. Now you have this.
Don't forget about the saying gods now. Hold up.
Kefla.
Barius. Don't forget about Barius. He in there too.
Oh yeah, man. So I was wondering, man, like, yeah, how overall, how was your experience in Japan? Yeah, did you now, what was the best moments, and did you see any animosity?
It's crazy, man, because you would think after the war that happened, I mean, you still got some, any country you go to, you got somebody that's got some type of hatred, regardless. It's usually like the old generation. But when I was in Japan, man, they were respectful. Like, I remember leaving like some cash on the table and I forgot that I left it. I came back an hour later and I was looking for it. And then the lady at the bar was like, she said, "You okay, sir?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for some money." She said, "How much did you leave?" And I told her how much I left in yen. And she said, "Here you go." And they left, no one stole it. She took it and held it just for whoever came back to get it. It's that type of stuff in Japan that just like the respect and loyalty, man. Like it's unbeatable. Of all countries, because money rules a lot of things in different countries, but Japan, loyalty and respect is before money.
Hmm. Well, what about any animosity by the men? Do you see any?
You onesies, it's like onesies and twosies. It's so light and so little that you don't notice it because they don't care. They live in it like most men are more stressful about their job than anything, bro. Like the like you know the like I don't want to get into like negative, but the suicide rate is high in Japan. It's overwork. It's not even
That's
like dealing with anything else. Like I'm talking about. Like I had when they had the little competition on base. These are professional bodybuilders, man. They would run circles around me, and they saw
ooh.
me when I stepped on stage, and they were like, "Can we take a picture with you?" These are professionals in Japan. Like at the time, they're like, if they were in now, they'd be equivalent to like a Dexter Jackson, your Ronnie Coleman, those top bodybuilders that win hundreds, thousands of dollars a year. They wanted to take pictures of me. I'm just like a nobody. Like the respect, like they're like, no, we want to take a picture with you anyway. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm nobody. Like I remember, I'll tell you one quick story real quick. I was in Japan. Lil John came over, and there were some girls that I know that worked there. They went and say hello to John, but when I came in, they all of them left Little John to come over and give me a hug. And Little John was kind of looking like, wait a minute, I'm Little John. Like everybody's supposed to at the time. I'm no disrespect to him, but they knew me longer than they knew him, and they was respecting. And they came running over out of the VIP to come say hello to me when I came in because I wasn't there for a while. Like it's the respect, man.
Oh, that's great to hear, brother.
The animosity rise, they're not tripping about that, man. They knew it was war. It happens, and then you know, they the utmost respect, utmost loyalty, utmost honesty.
Oh
Japan is one
man.
of those places that they you ever seen like some movies where they go off of honor or whatever? They literally
Yeah.
take that to the grave.
So the way of the samurai, basically.
Yes, pretty much.
Hold
Oh
on,
man,
Thomas. Bro.
great. Well,
Shout
one
out
more
to
question,
N
bro.
Tech. Hold on, bro. Shout out to N1 Tech. Shout out to N Tech One for the $2 super chat. I paid. It's me, not a troll in Facebook group. No camera on PC. I'm sorry, brother. I appreciate the support, but I don't know if it's you or not. I'm not taking that risk like we went through yesterday. Show your video. Show your face on camera briefly. Add you to the stream. That's the rules now on going on forward. Carry on, Thomas.
Um, brother, have you ever taken your girlfriend back to the States? And if so, what was the reaction from these Keishas?
Okay, are you talking about the one I dated that was Brazilian or any girl that I dated? Period. That was out there
Just
that
any,
could go to the states.
any chick, even the Brazilian, Japanese Brazilian chick. Have they ever visited the States, and what was the reaction from these Keishas? Because that would have been
You you,
hilarious.
you said a Braxton from the Keishas.
Yeah.
uh,
Do you showcase that? Do you showcase them? They're like, yeah, this is my girl. Yeah.
okay. She has visited. She has visited the states and Hawaii. And like I think Las Vegas because that's a lot of some of the people they like to gamble in Japan. So Las Vegas is like a big. She has visited Japan, but she didn't like the states. Um, she liked to visit there and some of the people, but she didn't like to live there. Um, Now, as far as Keisha's goes, I don't know what happened in the states because she just said she didn't like the states. She wanted to be back in overseas. She get married. She used to tell me she said, you get married. You coming back with me? If you got to work to do what you got to do in the states, and that's what I loved about her. You got to do what you got to do, but come back. We're coming back to the states. Where family's gonna be raised there, not in America. Which they already see the potential biohazards that's coming, the caution lights. But
Mm,
I did meet the Keishas. Like I said, I was military. So Keishas, with their military mindset, still bring that destruction everywhere they go. They try to. It don't work
mm,
too much overseas because it's not their country. And I did have a girl that actually, to be honest with you, she actually approached me, and she was a fine sister, man. She was built right. 'Cause I was a bad dude back in the day. Not now. I'm just normal. But whatever. So I did have a girl approach me back in the day. That was like, "Why you blah 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 outside your race?" And then I told her, I said, "The black is the dominant gene. My mother's not black, so I had to explain that to her." She's like, "What do you? But you look black." I said, "So, black is the dominant gene."
mm, mm.
But and then I met some Keishas, and even in the military, you're gonna meet the Keishas, and their name gives them away, brother. Their name gives them away.
Brother,
Um,
Brother, have you in Japan? Have you encountered any black Japanese women?
Oh yeah, plenty. Blackanese.
Oh man,
Oh my, that's a like I was taking my brother earlier. Um, next to an Asian woman that's thick like Chung Lee, and a Brazilian, black and Japanese, black and Asian that's thick kills. It kills,
fam,
bro.
better fusion than Gogeta, fam. Oh,
Bro,
oh
it, it
gosh,
bro, I mean, it's not even Gogeta. It's what's the guy who's the angel in charge of barriers, who's stronger than
Whis,
barriers?
Whis, Whis.
Yeah, it's Nice.
Oh my gosh. IP, man, I might start simping, bro.
Don't simp, Thomas, man. Don't simp, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you
Maintain
something now,
frame.
Tom. I'm gonna tell you something now, guys. In Japan, sipping in America and Japan will get you. If you call it simping in America, which isn't really simping, but because in the Western world it's just screwed up because their mentality. If you simped in America and did it in Japan, bro, you have, believe it or not, you have a 12 out of a 10
Damn.
because they don't see it like that. You got to remember, this mentality is screwed up. There's older women. I live in DC, man. DC got, I got my my place back in Florida where I live. I work in DC, but I live in another state. I'm in the capital, the U.S., the capital of the United States, whatever. You got all these people out here, all this money, and they single lonely. These girls that are foreign that live out here that work at these embassies, I talk to them. I go out once in a while. I talk to them. They told me firsthand, African, Venezuelan, whatever. They got a whole row. I live 5 miles from Embassy Road, which every embassy in the whole world is down. One area. Every embassy you can go to is down there. And they say the same thing. They said, "Oh my God, I don't know how you American men do it." That's what this girl told me.
Damn, bro.
Damn. Hold on, Thomas. Shout out to Matt's Battle for the $99 super chat. Thank you, Matt Battle. And also, Matt, you did super chat yesterday, but I ended the stream, so I'm gonna shout you out for that super chat as well. You also super chatted, was it $10? So thank you, Matt, for that. But on this one, you say, well, one of the best channels out here. You are teaching. You guys are teaching us so much priceless info. Much respect and appreciation. Thank you, bro. I'm happy it's helping you out, and thank you for supporting the channel, Matt. Lovely to see you, bro. I've not seen your name here before. Are you new, Matt? If so, welcome to the group. Welcome to the movement, brother. And I hope all is well with you, bro. Thank you, Matt. All right, thanks for that, Thomas. Let me go on to the next caller, but I'll
Thanks,
come
bro.
at you later on. Okay, bro? All right, Fisher Johnson, can you turn your camera on briefly, please? Okay, he's gone. N-Tech, yep, I see you, bro. Turn your camera off, bro. You're verified. What is up,
Hello.
N-Tech?
Nothing much. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Speak louder, bro.
Um, oh, I'm using my phone, so the headphones are not so great. That's why I was using my computer.
Okay, bro. Do you have any questions for the guests?
Yes, I do have a question for the guest. Um, First off, I would like to say Happy Veterans Day and thank you for what
Appreciate
you're
it, bro.
doing.
Thank you.
No, no problem. So I wanted to know, like me, I'm trying to get a degree in software development so I could like move to Japan. I wanted to
Ooh,
know, like, what do you think would be the best place like to live?
what are you looking for? You
Uh,
want a big city? You
just
want the country? You want cold? You want hot?
I was looking at Hokkaido and Osaka. I really like Osaka.
I told you Osaka's the spot.
Okay.
Osaka, Roppongi. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this: the further you go down to Japan, other than Okinawa, because
Okay.
Okinawa is a part of Japan, but Okinawans don't like to consider themselves Japanese, even though they're part of Japan.
Mm,
Okinawa is the hottest place you're gonna get, but Okinawa is a small island. For you,
Okay.
software development, you're gonna be making a lot of money, especially working that type of IT and career field, um, like uh, like digital architect and or graphic design or something like that.
Okay.
Osaka, you'll love Osaka, bro.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to ask.
You'll love it. If you, but look around. It depends on what you want. What are you looking for? Exact something in that area, or you just want to pick the biggest city, or just something with a lot of,
Uh,
to do?
I like Tokyo is not really somewhere I wanna like live. So like I like Osaka and Hokkaido like a lot. Those were the two places that I do a lot of research on. But
Yeah.
like if I can get a job as a software developer in any other like places in Japan, like I
Uh
wouldn't
huh.
mind.
You'll love it, man. You'll love it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You'll love it. Like it's just know that like it's not expensive as Tokyo, but
Okay.
but you work the career field that you work in, you'll be fine with the money.
Thanks for
All
that,
right.
Ntech. Ntech One. Thanks for calling in, brother, and verifying who you are. Much appreciated, bro.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions, or are you good?
No, that's all I wanted to add.
Are you sure you don't want to ask about the cost of living
Um,
or or anything like that? The food, the culture, the
what would be the cost? I just didn't want to take up too much time because I know there might be other
okay. I'll
colors.
make it quick. Nothing's going to be more expensive than Tokyo ever because Tokyo is known worldwide. So the cost of living, depending on what you want, you talking about a studio size, but you got to remember when you get if you're getting a place in Japan, Japanese are naturally smaller than most Europeans, Americans,
Hmm.
and foreigners. But
Okay.
a good size place shouldn't cost more than. And the good thing I like about Japan, most of the places came with Wi-Fi internet for free because they use
Oh,
fiber
that's
optic
great.
they use fiber optic cables. Um, I would say depending on where you is, Osaka should be more than like 1,200 or less than that. I mean, you should be able to find something because it's not everybody wants to go to Tokyo. Just remember that.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, because like I want the basic like normal
yeah,
life. I just wanna be making like a good amount of money, have a Japanese wife, and have like two kids, and just live a regular life and just work. That's how
bro.
like
A Japanese woman, you working foreign, it's over. Like you killing the game. You killing the
uh,
game. Like they own it because, like I said, it's something different. You bring something to the table. Just be respectful, man. Don't just, don't try to don't whatever westernized or whatever you from. Keep
okay.
that the nice guy that works in Japan. In America or Western or some different countries, it may not work. In Japan, that works.
Yeah,
Mm.
it doesn't work here at all. And I've
Where
always
you
thought
from?
like,
Where you living at?
oh, right now I'm in North Carolina. I'm at Fort
Oh
Bragg.
hell, nah, heck, no, that ain't working.
Yeah, it doesn't
Nah,
work.
Nah,
nah,
man.
nah, nah. But
He's
you
like,
good,
nah,
brother.
heck no.
Nah, heck no.
Okay.
That girl, you could live in a small apartment where the kitchen is like 3 feet in front of you. That girl don't give a whatever. She likes you, and sometimes like I used to stay with the girls out there. I would stay with them. I barely spent time in my own apartment. Like I'll sweep just to keep the dust off my apartment, but that was it. I'll spend time with them.
Okay.
And then not
Thank
to
you for
mention the
letting me
food
know.
is healthy. So I don't want to keep it going, but the food is healthy, real
Hmm.
healthy. They have the longest
Okay.
average lifespan out of any country in the world.
Okay. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
also IP, I started I didn't start, but like I've been learning Japanese. So if you ever like wanna practice partner too, like you can hit me up and I can practice with you because I've been learning Japanese for a while now.
Okay, thank you, brother. Reach out
If
to
you
me on
ever need
IG
it.
and Tech One. Let's hit that
Okay.
popping, okay? Let's get that set up.
All right. On the Facebook group.
No, IG,
Oh,
Instagram.
IG.
Yes,
Oh, I don't
please.
really use Instagram.
Um, just send me a DM on IG and we'll
Okay,
speak over the phone, okay?
I will do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ntech. Thank you, brother. Um, Ninja 55, can you please turn your camera on so I can verify you're not a troll? Ninja 55 in the queue. Just turn your camera on very briefly. There's some new rules on my channel now. Before I add anyone to my panel, I've got to see who they are. I've got to see your face, bro. Bro, all I can see is a white background. I can't verify if you're. Yeah, you're good, bro. Turn it off. Thank you, brother. You're good. Let me bring in Ninja 55. What's up, Ninja 55? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, IP? I'm doing okay. Hey, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. It's been a long day for me. I've had two back-to-back streams, so almost 5 hours of me sitting down, just giving you brothers the intel you need, man. Thanks for calling in, bro.
And how's the brother in the red shirt doing?
What's going on, player? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah, I was in Japan 2 years ago in Osaka. You ever been to Osaka, Japan, bro?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Back in 2006, 2007. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nice and everything, But the woman, went there, I stayed for 7 days. When the woman would see me, they would put their head down or something. It's like, oh man, because they wasn't interested or something.
Nah, that's a shy technique. They're too shy to. They get shy. They act like literally they act like children, man. I'm not even lying to you when I say that in Japan. Like they can get that shy. That's what I should have realized that and discussed that during the subject. They can get that shy and literally be like like you're like, what the heck? You're like 30 something or 20 something years old. Why you acting like that? It's Japan, man.
Yeah, and I was upset at myself though because I was supposed to meet this Filipina chick. She it was weird though, because what happened was I talked to her before I went to Japan. She's pretty hot and everything. She's 10 or 9 or something. And she told me, I asked her on Twitter. Well, I follow her on Twitter. I still follow her. She follows me on Twitter. But I asked her, could I come see her sometime and everything. And I know other chicks over there too, Japanese chicks over there. But the Filipino woman said, yeah, come see me and everything. She was in Tokyo though. But when I got there, she didn't respond to me and everything. I was upset. But the Japanese girls, they responded to me. They was all in Tokyo though. That's the bad part about it. And
I mean, and not to cut you off, like when was this that you tried to do this?
this was like um well, I still follow her. She still follow me on Twitter, but this was like in like I think early 2019. She thought I'd come to Japan and see her. But I mean I know other women in Japan too. But she said so. I told her I was in Osaka, but she never replied back to me. And she's like a cosplayer. You familiar with the cosplayers and the grabber
So
models in
let
Japan?
me come in here real quick. Ninja, are you seeking advice as to how to deal with Japanese women now? So now, obviously, we want women to reply to our requests, right? But the topic of this channel is to ask the brother how to get Japanese women when we travel there. You're speaking about your personal experience where a lot of people haven't experienced that. Ninja 55, maybe your approach was different. And bro, let's be real here. Not every woman's gonna like you, bro. It doesn't matter how good these countries are. Literally, not every woman is going to like you. That's life. But for everyone that doesn't like you, 10 might like you. So like really, really said, keep it moving, bro. Don't be stuck in the past. Don't get annoyed over that she's not replying to me, all this stuff. Move on, brother. There's a lot more fish in the sea for you to hunt off for, bruv. So let's forget about the bad part that you felt in Japan. Do you have any questions for D that can help you get more Japanese women, bro?
Well, yes. I would like to know, is it possible, to get the grabber models, in Japan, or no, you can't get with them? You know what I'm talking about, bro?
The graphic models. Explain. It's been a while, but explain it to me. Like graphic models. What type of?
Grabber models, they hot and everything. They're pretty hot. I talk to them sometime online.
I would say this. You said models. Like I'm trying to get a feel of what you're saying. Like graphic model, because like I said, there's a different term when I was there. Then that might be a term from that's recently. Like explain. Like do they dress up a certain way? Are they models that are regular models? Like can you give me a little bit explanation?
Oh, well, they graphic models, or sometimes they're called idols, and well, they call models sometimes too, grab, or they really hot and everything, and they cosplayers too. Is it possible to
Okay,
get them? They be
I know
hot
what you're
though.
talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's cosplay. It's anime shows, cosplay shows. I would say like this, man. Don't focus on them, right? Any girl you want in Japan, like I said, it's a freaky country. PG-13. You get a girl, and a lot of more than likely they can do anything that these cosplay or these graphic models. When I was there, we used to call them. We used to have girls that were known as geisha girls. You know, what geisha girls are right.
Geisha,
Yep.
they tan their skin.
No, no, no. They were known for getting around. Like they were specifically done to get around. Like that's gay. You look it up later when you get a chance. A geisha, look it up. There's a film about it. But long story short, don't worry about those type of. Any girl in Japan could be a cosplay product, brother. It's Japan. Like you walk down the street, you see a guy in a business suit, and you can see a woman wearing a Pikachu costume for no reason. You're like, what? What is it? That's Japan. Second of all, if don't focus too much. If you, I'll just give you a short story. A long story short. You meet these girls, WhatsApp them, get their number. They don't got WhatsApp, which everybody got WhatsApp because WhatsApp is free. I X them out unless you're in that country and they got a phone number that you can directly talk to them. X them out because a lot of them try to, especially like not against anybody in Philippines or anybody in other countries that come there. A lot of Philippines, Russian, and in certain African countries go everywhere in the world, man. And they trying to get paid. And that's all. That's not all of them. That's some of them. Because Japan and Korea is like the richest countries in Asia. Period. They're the richest. Even China's not rich like them. They're the richest. They're the top tier. So you get their number, get their WhatsApp immediately, video chat and talk to them. That's what you need to do. As far as go to Tokyo, man. Go to Osaka. If you go we got new age dating apps out here that they didn't have when I was there. If I was Tinder back, in the day, man, I'd be killing it. I'd have killed it. I've been not killed it. But get out, go to Tokyo, go to Roppongi area, go to Osaka. You said depends where you're at in Osaka, but Japan is a small but big place. Go to Shinjuku. Next time instead of Osaka, go Shinjuku, Shibuya. You might get some play, but and talk to some girls out there, but get to know them, talk to them, get on them, get video chat first, because that makes the mood more. Get to talking to them. When you get them and you talk to them, get them online, talk to them. I want a video chat, so you know it's real. Did you video chat the girl, the last one you was talking to?
No, we was talking online, like Facebook, Twitter. I know a lot of Japanese girls out there. They're pretty nice. They want to see me, but the Japan's borders. I don't know when Japan is gonna open up that borders. That's the thing.
I
You know.
mean, it don't matter, but being border. I mean, this the Japanese, a lot of Japanese can go to the same place the United States and go. Um, so the girl you was talking to, did she ever show her face online, or
Yeah. They
it
they
was her
they
face, or she was somebody pretending it was?
no they showed she showed her face. Her and this other girls. In Japan. They was pretty nice. They said they just wanted to meet me and everything, but this
And you went
situation.
there to meet them, and they wasn't there.
No, no, no. Oh, you talking about before I went to Japan?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the other girl talked to me though on Twitter. The Japanese girl, she was talking to me. She said, "Oh, I'm in Tokyo and everything." It's like, "Oh, damn." And I told her I'm in Osaka and everything. I was like, "Oh, next time she said she
Yeah,
was coming to
let me come
Osaka
in
next
here.
week."
Okay.
Let me come in here real quick, brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Ninja 55. Understand the concept of building a whole new roster of women, right? If things are dead with the current crop of women you're dealing with, cut them all off, brother, and start fresh. You can't travel to Japan at the moment, which is a shame. So maybe curb down the talking with Japanese women online, because honestly, it's better to do things in person. Because it could be
Yep.
next year. It could be next year in July that the borders open. So you're telling me, brother, you're going to speak online with Japanese women for the next 8 months, brother? Cut them all off. Start a new roster. Build yourself up to go to Japan next year. and don't let this thing bug you down too much. That's my advice to you, bro. Don't get too worked up on these group of women. Just just clear your roster and start on a new bunch of women, okay, bro? All right.
And
Right.
and if I could add in there, like my brother said, right now don't focus on that. I'm gonna give you the easiest place you can go to. Go to Department of State because I've traveled to 30 plus countries. Department of State. Look at where you can go to currently and what the COVID requirements are, and you pick one that you like and it fits your bill. Go there and then we could discuss it because I like my brother said who put me on. I've been to a lot of countries, so don't focus on Japan right now. There's countries you can go to right now without COVID. You can go to the DR. You can go to Poland, not Poland, Moldova. You can go to Romania. There's countries right now that don't even testing. But if you got the COVID shot, go to the places that you can go to right now, and we can discuss that later. You arrange it with him, and he can, discuss with me. We can come up with that topic later. I've been in a lot of countries, bro. It's not just Japan. Right now,
Right. I think
yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
But no, I think
I'm
that's
thinking.
sorry, Ninja. I'm gonna have to go on to the next caller. Thank you, brother. We'll have more conversations at this Ninja 55, and I'll come back to you, brother, for one last question. Okay, bro? All right,
Okay.
Ninja. Thank you, brother. Fisher Johnson, can you turn your camera on, please? Show your whole face. Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good. All right. What's up, Fisher Johnson? How you doing, brother?
Hello, how you doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, loud and clear, bro. How are you?
yeah, just got off of work. I didn't hear like the whole show. I don't know what the guest's name is, but I just got a few questions. I know you're at the end of your show now. From what I heard, everything sounds great. I'm surprised Theo and Tony didn't get on the show because it's about Japan. Because I learned a lot about Japan from them two guys too. Um, have you ever heard like the expat community, mainly the Black expat community? They've been talking about this, but I'm currently reading it on my phone on the Kindle. It's called Black Passenger and Yellow Cabs. It's all about Japan. Have you heard
I
about
haven't
that book?
heard that. I didn't heard that. There's another book that I heard about a black man traveling abroad, and it was from a Steve Lowe or Steve Love, but I
Yeah, I
didn't
think
hear that one.
yeah, I think I've seen that book. I think that book's a rival to Black Passenger, Yellow Cabs. It's about that book is about it's a Jamaican dude, and he's a real guy, and it's pretty much all his experience. Of course, he changed the names of the characters, but it's a very interesting book. Very long. I'm still at the beginning. I read it around when I'm doing schoolwork or whatever. I'm in college, so I can't read it like fully. So I'm kind of
What's
going
it
slow.
about?
It's pretty much a black Jamaican dude experiences in Japan. Pretty much there's a lot of interesting stories. Also, too, he tells a lot of data and stuff, statistics about Japan. So he's really knowledgeable, and he's like a teacher over there. And now too, he's married to a Japanese woman, and he got like a Blasian children and stuff, and he's set up. There's another guy too I follow online, and he's set up in China. I was thinking about possibly going to China, but
No,
I
no,
heard,
no, no, no.
yeah,
No.
I heard that China and South Korea, like you can do well there, like Japan, but there's a lot of
Not right
racism there.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
The
got,
I
reason why I
think
said
brothers should just focus on Japan. Just
yes,
yeah,
put all your
yeah,
attention in Japan. Forget
right,
about South Korea, China, particularly China. Don't even go there.
yeah.
Just focus,
yeah,
bro.
Right now. I mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt you guys. China, like my brother said, China. No, 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 no. Not saying all Chinese are like that, but right now they're having something going on where I actually worked in Ghana and Kent in Rwanda and Kenya where Chinese they were kicking them out because the way they were treating the black Africans in their country, and that's not all Chinese, of course. But right
yeah.
now is no, because especially that COVID, because it started over there, and I'm not saying that it's they fault, but right now it's more than what it seems. I work for the government, and I don't talk about it much. It's more than what it seems. So exit China out your mind. Don't even worry about China. Focus on the places you can go to.
And same thing with South Korea too, right?
Okay,
South
no,
Korea's another,
South Korea is nothing like China, but
but I heard there's some
they don't.
racism there.
I
Like
mean, you got racism everywhere, but it's different. It's not the racism that you think in China in South Korea. I'm not gonna say it because it sounds biased. It's not the racism like China. Um, Korea, I've have it. You have, I mean, you got people that like what they like, but I haven't had any failures in any country. If you own your taking care of your stuff and you're okay. I've had Korean chicks built like Chung
Japanese
Lee
chicks.
too.
Yeah.
Japanese girls girls are this more curvier as far as the light color, like white type, not white, but like pale, lighter colored Asians. The tan Asians beats all those countries by far. The tan Asians like Thailand,
Yeah, Southeast Asia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
I've been to Indonesia. I've been to Bali. I've been to Sri Lanka. They beat body wise. Those countries beat Japanese girls out the water.
I think Fisher, just focus on Japan, bro. Just go to
focus on
Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Fisher, who's Steve Love? Spell that. What book is that?
That
Steve Love.
it was called Black Man Abroad. I actually bought this book a long time ago. It was like he went over to a couple of countries, like from South America all the way to Asia. He actually had some Chinese, but he had places to go to because he was an entrepreneur. And I'll get with you later, and I can talk to you about that book. And
Yeah,
then
in the
you
book.
can.
Yeah, in the book that I was talking about, it's called Black Passenger Yellow Cabs.
Yeah, I've heard of that one before.
Yeah, a lot of dudes
I never heard of that.
Yeah, look it up. A lot of dudes have the hard copy. But me, I just got it on my Kindle. Maybe one day I'll get the hard copy because I love the book so much. Because I know the hard copy is a really big, thick book. Just like the Kindle version. Because like I said, I'm still at the beginning of the book, and there's so much information. Like the guy, he's a Jamaican dude. He's really smart that wrote it because I know he got a master's degree. He's very intelligent the way he writes. Sometimes when he uses certain words, I have to look it up in a dictionary. Like, what word is he talking about? I heard this word. But another question I'd have too, speaking of which, because do you actually speak Japanese and write it too? Like, how fluent are you in Japanese?
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while because you got a hiragana and katakana. So I haven't spoken it in years. But I mean, with Japan, it's so new age that they don't speak anything. They just pull out the translator on their phone. Like everyone has phone. Like all technology came from over there.
Yeah.
Like they'll flip the phone out on you and then speak it on the phone, and you're just like, oh. That's how I dated the first girl. That's one of my Japanese was good. That's how you learn, because you learn by learning the little words, and then they learn by learning English. So she learns more English. I learn more Portuguese and Spanish. I mean, Portuguese and Japanese.
Exactly. And are you actually with a Japanese woman and have Japanese Blasian kids too? I didn't hear if you said it before in the show.
Go ahead, say that again. You broke up.
Are you with a Japanese woman too and have a Blasian family? I didn't really hear said that earlier in the show. I wouldn't hear everything.
I mean, I have it. I don't have a family with her. I should have married her, but
okay.
I dated her when I was there.
So you're not in Japan now. You're not with a Japanese woman. Okay.
No. But I was telling you my experiences there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you spoke about, you brought up Southeast Asia. That's an option. Like Philippines, Thailand.
Yeah.
Cambodia,
no. You got more than that. Today, I mean, we're discussing Japan.
Let's discuss Japan only.
But I'm thinking about Japan now too. But I don't have to learn the language, Japanese.
Not even really.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Leading to another question. So, is there a good population that speaks English in Japan?
Most Japanese people do speak English because English is just a national language, not just because of the Western world, because so many foreigners live there. It's not just Americans. It's people from Israel who don't speak Japanese. It's people from Africa. But you get what
you get the Philippines. I don't have to learn. The Philippines. I don't need
the Filipino people speak more English than Japanese, but I'm saying Japanese are more technology advanced. So even if they don't speak it, they got ways of learning it. If a girl, I'm telling you right now, if a Japanese girl starts learning, if she don't speak no English, and she starts learning how to speak through a translator, that girl's into you. I'm telling you right off the bat. I mean, they're into you, they like you, they're gonna show it. But if she don't even speak English and she's learning from a translator, that's wifey.
Exactly. And also too, when you were in Japan, did you see the samurai culture or anything like that? I'm sure too they had manga anime too, right? Was it
of course they had a museum that they kept I don't want to speak too long. They had a museum that had the first black man that was taught as a samurai.
Yeah, Yusuke.
Yeah, back in the
Yusuke.
But I mean that's another day that you can talk to my mans about, you know, when we go over some more countries, because I've been, like I said, I've been 30 plus, so there's tons of videos he can go over. Today we're gonna speak about Japan and just keep it Japanese only. I can tell you from what I know, and I know it's only gotten better. I mean, it's been kind of strict unless you were military, you had a or the guy earlier who had to go to school there, you know. But I would say that if I'm gonna tell you right now, any woman that pulls, regardless of the race or the country, she pulls a translator out, and you don't speak nothing, no English. She want to talk to you, she put a translator out. Every time you date, every time you talk, every time that woman wants you. Period.
Yeah.
That's
All right, thanks for that, Fisher Johnson.
Yeah, I have one more question. Speaking of that, like with when International Passport, when you interviewed Tony and Theo, isn't there's a Japanese term for that, right? When a Japanese woman just comes up to you and like says that she loves you, what do they call it? I think it's a K word. Like it's a long K word. Like when they just come up to a guy. And
Kyle, kawaii or something like that. Kawaii, something. Kawaii. I mean, the girls they say kawaii, like, but she gonna speak more than this Japanese. She gonna like if she don't speak English, she gonna put the translator out. She gonna say it in Japanese, but she gonna let it be known. Like I said, in Japan, they're gonna let it be known. Period.
Exactly,
right, thanks,
exactly.
brothers. All right,
Exactly.
thanks,
And one
Fisher.
more thing, because Japan is an island.
Hey, bro.
No, I mean, I'm like
Hey,
I
I'm
know
gonna
my
put you
brother.
on mute, Fisher,
He's
man.
got more
Sorry, man. I'm
phone
tired,
calls,
man.
brother.
Hey,
He's got.
Fisher, man. Bro, one more question, Fisher. All right, one more question. All right, go on, bro. One more.
Yeah. Oh, can you hear me now?
I
Loud
hear
and
you.
clear, bro.
Japan, because it's an island like the Philippines. How is
It's
the
bigger
weather?
than Philippines.
Do they get hit a lot by typhoons? Is it safe to be there?
Certain no, Okinawa gets hit by more because you got two islands. You got
Yeah.
mainland Okinawa. There's part of Japan, but Okinawans don't like to be part of Japan, and Japan don't like to be part of Okinawans, which is Okinawa. They're still Japanese, but you don't call them that when you're in their city. You call them in their country, which is still Japan. Okinawans are Okinawans. Japan is mainland Japan. The Philippines is different. Okinawa get hit because it's a tropical. Okinawa is like 5 hours or 6 hours by plane away. That's tropical. There's
Yeah.
no snow, no nothing.
All right, thanks, brothers. Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
thanks so much, and thanks for having me on the show, International Passport. Thanks for your the questions. The guests, I don't even know your name, but thanks for answering all those questions for me. Thanks so much.
D. Just call me D.
All right,
Thanks,
for that, Fisher. All right, brothers, I'm going to end the stream now. It's been a great stream. Huge thank you to the brothers who participated. Thank you for the super chats, the cash out. Thank you for supporting. Let me go to Ninja for one last closing statement. Do you have anything to say, Ninja? Any closing statements, brother?
Oh, I would like to say, you know, the language barrier, is that a problem in Japan? You know, talking to girls, is that a problem? Language barrier?
I always say this: any country you go to, learn a little bit. But Japan, you got to remember how advanced they are with technology. Japan, Korea, it's not like being in a DR or somewhere. They invented most of the tech. The PlayStation came from Japan before it came to the United States. Of a woman, it learn the language, learn a little bit of the language. Even the women don't speak English. I dated women that didn't speak English. They learned English by speak with me. We translated words. Certain words we got to saying hello, how are you, I love you, something like that. I want to eat. When you say those words over and over in different language, you start to remember it in your mind, subliminal messages like that. And then I took a little bit of Rosetta. I took a little Rosetta Stone. So that's how you do it, man. Simple.
Okay. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, bro. Thomas Demihin, Jab, any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, another classic, fam. Brother D, thank you very much, man.
No problem, brother.
It's been a great live stream, bro. I need to go to Japan. Just waiting for just practicing my Japanese. Yeah, I think for every country, just learn the language, understand the culture.
I mean, you learn a little bit, learn the basics, and you learn the rest when you get there. It's simple. Because they're gonna learn. Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I want to be Super Saiyan level when it comes to Japanese. I want to know.
I mean Japanese, but you got two different. You got hiragana. You might learn one. You got hiragana and katakana. You got two styles of Japanese that they speak, and then you got Okinawa. That's three different languages they speak. That's Japanese that they only teach you one part. So learn little by little. Learn the basics. Learn it, and then you'll be fine with the other ones. You can learn the rest of them. Okay.
Okay, thanks, brother. Yeah,
No problem.
again, thanks, bro D, for that advice. And IP, thank you very much, man. Another classic.
Thank you for the kind words, Thomas. Great speaking to you, Thomas, man. Get some rest, man, over here in the UK, bro. D, thank you, bro, for taking the time out to drop an incredible live stream regarding you dating Japanese women, and particularly Japanese Brazilian women. Brothers, please hit the like button before you leave. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And when you do subscribe, press the notification bell to always, so you never miss a post, upload, or live stream from me. My Cash App is open 24/7, so feel free to donate anytime during the day, week, or month, or year. That would be greatly appreciated. Share this video around. And when I drop this video on my channel, can everyone please comment on this video? You know, we've got over 70 people. I want to see 70 comments for this video. You know, support what I'm doing, support the intel I give you. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's a teamwork here. You know, I'm helping you out. You help me out, brothers. Okay. D, anything you want to say before I end the stream, bro?
Brother, get your passports, travel. Stay out of the matrix. Period. Don't deal with it. Travel the world. Get your passport. Go somewhere. Do a little study. Check up on the country before you go, but visit. Go to unknown territory. There's plenty of countries that the brothers always go to. I've been to countries that none of y'all have been to, that are gold mines. You don't know anything about. Get your passport. Study. Travel. Get away. Get out the matrix. Go for, like my man said, go get with him to get with Bitcoin, invest, learn land, learn the language. That'll benefit you being American, because a lot of times, even to get a degree in something, associates, bachelors, they pay you their country's money, and you can earn money from the States going over working abroad, learning the language, to speak English. Get out, get away. That's it.
Thank you, D. Appreciate it. Brothers, a huge thank you to everyone who took part in this live stream. A huge part to everyone who cash apped, who super chatted, who commented. So, brothers, please support this channel. Hit the cash app, hit the super chats, share the video around, subscribe, comment, and let's push on forward with this movement. Brothers, shout out to everyone in the live stream chat. Shout out to all the panel members. Shout out to the brother himself, D. Thank you, bro. And brothers, I will see you, brothers, on your next live stream. Look after yourself, brothers. D, thank you. Everyone else, thank you. Look after yourself, brothers. Thank you, brothers. Peace out.